It's the complex. It's the complex. It's the complex. Yeah. It's the complex. It's the complex. It's the complex. And it's complex. It's the complex. Yeah. And it's complex. Come smoke and chill and have a drink with me. Where we talk about any and everything. No conversations off limits, no topics taboo. Got something off your chest, let the complex be with you. Got my boy Ozell, he's seen like a bird, but on the complex he's Ray Hale, that's my word. Then we got the Nubian goddess, the beautiful queen, giving you a little piece of heaven if you know what I mean. Shout out to my girl Shaylee, no introduction needed. Giving you all the love and energy that's really needed. I'm the one they call Murdoch, and we the complex, no competition. We better than the rest, man. I gotta check my phone for the dialect. Hey yo, said we be the complex. Say, it's the complex, and it's complex, and we complex. Yeah. It's the complex, and it's complex.
I've been here.
All right,
Hey.
all right. Welcome back, guys. Hey, how's it going?
Wow.
I miss y'all.
I miss
We
y'all.
here.
Good to
baby
see y'all.
boy.
Welcome to the complex, your spot to chill, relax, and have a few shots if you would like to. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Ozell Phillips, and we got my people in the building. Let's give. We're gonna start off with my boy first. My boy, Mr. Mickey Murdoch, the one and only.
In
You
the
know what I'm
flesh.
saying?
Mr. Theme Song.
Mr. Theme Song.
Rider Infinite.
Okay, we're coming up with names for ourselves. Okay, I'm
He
feeling that. The queen herself, the Nubian goddess, like Craig said in the theme song, Miss Hevo.
Yeah.
No, I pushed you, Heaven. I said, okay, I guess not. We have our guest here today, the man with the plan, the businessman here, Mr. Corey here. Give a round of applause for our
Mr.
special
Corey,
guest today, guys.
thank you for having me here.
Yeah, man. And then we missed her, our beautiful
Miss
sorcerer,
Shay
not sorcerer,
Lee.
the beautiful
Miss
Shay Lee. She graced us with her beautiful presence.
Finally, we missed you. We missed you.
Oh, yeah.
Wanted
Heaven
you to come
said
home.
finally. I didn't want to say finally, but hell, she said what I needed to say. So
We
I
wanted you to come
appreciate
home.
it. No, I'm glad to see you. We got to see you back here. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Last week we kind of went over a little bit of what we all were doing. What have you been up to?
Last week I was still celebrating my birthday for 6 days straight.
Oh,
Go
my
ahead,
God.
and I hope you was drunk. I hope you got drunk.
I was
alcohol.
drunk the
Big.
whole time, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you some consequences of me being drunk for a week.
Throwing up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, more.
I
ticket.
never do it no more.
We'll get into that
All right. Well, you know how we had to start it off, Corey. This is going to be a game that I think you're going to enjoy. You've seen it a few times, but we're going to play the mood game.
My favorite.
So it's Heaven's favorite, guys.
I don't know though. You might get off the hook depending on you in the middle. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a.
Hey,
I feel like you've been practicing.
Nah, I should have
People be
Yeah,
practicing.
right.
People watch the show and be like, "I'm a practice."
I'm
So
a
that way,
practice.
when I go
So
on
it's
there, I'm not going. I'm right. I'm a shine. Looking at
Eminem was practicing in the beginning too. That
Cool.
nigga said.
Heaven wrote a whole damn rap, and still can recite it, but nevertheless,
No, let's talk about that because I fucked up so bad.
Yeah.
I went home like, here go to rap heaven. What happened? What happened?
I'm like, you rehearsed the damn song, and you don't know the motherfucking words.
I wrote it and I was on my way here that day. I was like, this is the rap. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Got here like, damn.
I mean, and then I said, Heaven, I'll stop the beat. Go ahead, and she still couldn't come.
All I did was smile.
She said,
I was like,
Still couldn't deliver what I needed to be delivered, but it's okay. It's all right. So we're
It's
gonna start out
all
with
right.
you, Mickey. We starting out with you today.
He said,
Look at
we
you're
start
sitting there
with me
looking
every
hard.
day.
Yeah, hell yeah, nigga.
Every day.
Mr.
20.
Theme Song.
You goddamn right.
Yeah, get it off.
He
Come on,
said,
yeah,
you
Mr.
goddamn
Theme Song.
right.
You wanna fucking name
Yeah,
yourself,
go
nigga?
ahead.
Name yourself at the beginning of the hot game of the mood game, nigga. All right, here we go.
He said, okay. Mr. 24/7. Call me Mr. Theme Song. Yo, coming for the throne, I'm the king. motherfucker dog wanna step in the ring, goddamn. Got the whole crowd behind me. People just call me Muhammad Ali when I swing. Damn, man, I flow like a butterfly. Matter of fact, man, I sting like a bee, make it two. People up in here, am I true? And you know that I'm true to the game. What are you? Ooh.
Hey! Yeah.
Okay, ready? Chilling on the complex with my niggas. Oh my fucking
You
God!
got it.
One more time. Let's go. Okay, ready? Come on, I got this.
Complex with my niggas. You know, heaven got a couple figures. And I got a nigga that got the trigger. And you know I'm hanging around. And you know I'm in a thriller. Yeah. Just like Michael Jackson. You know that I'm on the mic, so I'm gonna be snapping.
Hey.
Got the kids still watching. Cause you know me, keep a nigga still glocking.
Hey.
That was my rap. I saw that.
You got it, heavy.
I just feel like you need to rap. Go ahead.
Okay.
Came on the complex to kill shit, and you know I got me a ill bitch, yeah. And I'm from the Milltown, been around, did my thing. Now I'm about to run the town, yeah. Give me allowance, got a lot of money, I'm putting it in your accounts, you know.
Hey!
Stack it up, I need a building, trying to buy the U.S. bank shit, yeah.
Big shit.
Oh, Philip, carry that beat. Carry that shit. You got this.
Hold on.
Carry that shit.
Hold on. She not slick. Don't let her get you. Don't let her
Don't
get
let her get you.
you.
Heaven take that
Miss
shot.
Moore, I need you to deliver.
Heaven take that shot.
I deliver once a season. Now it's not my time to shine yet.
At the end of the season is when you deliver.
She's
Corey,
ready all season.
Corey, you just came in.
You came in like a motherfucker.
I appreciate it.
What the fuck you think you is?
Yes,
Get your rocks off.
indeed.
What the fuck, Corey? He said,
He just beat me.
It gotta
It's
be a
the
light
guest.
skin.
It's something about the guest. It's something about the guest.
I'm
Come in
saying,
here and
I'm
get
saying.
it in.
You been hanging out with Shay too long. I mean, you all of a sudden
Said
some
that
bars.
nigga said that
We all
I
looked at him like,
so I got a bitch.
what the hell going on? I said this. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, ready to go.
You gotta get.
I'm with it.
Okay, we gotta get another. Can we get another
Yeah.
round? Can we get another round of that?
Can we
Yeah.
get another round? That was
You gonna
that
say
was
you gonna start
fire.
off?
I'll start it off. I'll start it off on that note.
I need that.
Craig, didn't you give me a double?
Okay, if
He
you
give me a
did give
double
me a
shot.
double, you not to half of it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, this little.
He gave me
a little,
three.
A little sip.
He gave me
It's a
3.
little sippy sip.
He gave me 3.
My
I
boy-
don't know about 3, but a double for sure.
I would say it's a lot of liquor going out of there.
Now I got 3. I got 3 or 4 in this month.
I feel like we
Okay.
should do another round.
Well, we got to.
Oh
And
yeah.
I really need to let Heaven redeem herself. So let's let her go last. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
she needs to think. She needs to
Okay.
think.
Okay.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
what?
Let's
So
do this.
so we'll do. We'll bounce from Craig and then we'll bounce.
I almost
you
took
and
the
then
wig
Corey,
off.
and
Like
then
that
we'll-
was just
yeah,
gonna be the
okay.
time where I was getting it together.
Okay.
Go
I could
ahead.
do
And
this.
Philip, you not.
You not slick.
This motherfucker.
He didn't go either.
Hey. And
He
I
didn't
feel
go
like I
You
feel
should
like
have put it on the way he dressed today. This nigga.
I feel like
He came to
like
play.
you're the hat sorcerer. I feel like I'm the movie
No.
sorcerer, and I feel like I
He
should have
came to play, so he was
because
not about to play with
I
us.
feel like
this
nobody-
nigga said,
nobody
nigga,
gets-
if anything, I'm the
movie
move game sorcerer.
Nobody
Yeah.
gets.
He
Nobody
said,
gets
I
into
started this. Is this the motherfucking thanks I get?
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you know what?
Thank
Heaven,
you.
pick your own slot, cause goddamn it,
Okay.
I just so you can get exempt.
Okay. Craig's gonna start because I just felt
Do the
like
beat.
nobody ever gives me a good beat, and I just
He
feel
said,
like I
do
wanna-
the shit.
I want to hurt myself like
Do
that.
So Philip, go first.
No,
Girl,
Go first.
don't put my cousin on.
But you know he gonna get up out of it.
Come on, I got you.
you know
I
what?
got
That's so
you.
crazy.
I got
That's
you.
crazy. I support you.
I support you too.
You know-
I want to hear you spit your gym. Go ahead.
That is
Razzle dazzle.
crazy.
Rain on
supported
me.
you.
Rain
I
on
supported
me.
you through all the hard times, and you gonna throw me under the bus like this?
It's not throwing you if you
Get that beat ready.
That nigga said.
Wow, heaven ain't right.
He said, this is what I've been trying to get all my career. He said,
Right.
and you don't feel you sick. He said, yeah, you sorry. The sorry motherfuckers I ever
Sorry,
seen.
motherfucker. I remember. You know, bro. You right. You know shit. Okay, here we go.
Come on, man.
All right.
Let's get to it.
Okay, here we go.
I take a shot. I take a shot. Yo, I take a shot for every guest we done had. I take a shot for all my team members in the grab. See, listen, we like the Fat Five and the people up in here, but you know, for the complex, I'ma ride. Nah, dog, I'ma die. Nah, matter of fact, dog, I'ma be living in the sky. Dog, I'm like a butterfly. Came from a caterpillar. Everybody up in here, dog, I'm that fucking nigga. 'Cause I can put a caterpillar in a fucking song. Matter of fact, y'all niggas, I ain't fucking wrong. People up in here when I'm fucking wrong. And come on now, what's wrong with a little dome?
What rhyme with caterpillar? You know I'm that nigga.
Ooh.
So let's rap. And I'm on the track. I'ma keep the beat.
Ooh.
Warm it up. I got the heat. Yeah. Like Miami.
Okay.
You can catch me trying to trip planning.
Hey.
This girl is a fool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken crown, that's around, getting down, here around, on the town. Look at this, I'm about to style on it. I'm about to take your high speed, I'm rhyming on high speed. We ripping around Appleton, now I'm on Atkinson, quick. Ooh, yeah, that's a dipshit. Yeah, the thing and how I flipped it. To hear it, I'm so cool with this grip shit. Yeah.
Hey.
So camouflage with the militant clothes on. Yeah, I did it. I'm about to pass it till I finish. Yeah.
That was so weird. That was so weird. Shay, you better give him some booty.
Right after.
Shay, you better give him some booty after this.
Come on, Heather.
I'm last. You're go.
I don't go.
Yes, yes, you do.
Okay.
I got your beat.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Okay. I got the sauce. Little heavy cream, little hot sauce. No, okay, I got to start again. All right. I got the sauce. Little heavy cream, little hot sauce. If you ain't fucking, that's your loss. I'm the boss, but my name is Rick Ross.
Hey. Okay. Okay.
I can't disappoint y'all now.
She about to sing, y'all.
Keep going. I'm getting on this mic, about to spit my shit. About to do this dance like I hit a split. Can't never stop, can't never run. I can't rhyme for shit. About to drums. About to end this shit right now. Ooh, my God. Fuck me in my eye.
I'll take it.
You survived.
My phone is alcohol.
Hey, you know what?
Game.
You
The
definitely
bar.
survived. You definitely
guys have-
survived that one. You
Y'all have
definitely.
set some bars today, guys. I'm really proud of y'all.
Heavy cream
I
with
just
the
wanna.
hot
I
sauce.
just wanna acknowledge
I-
White Mike at
Bro.
that fire.
Bro, literally, let's talk
At
about
that fire.
Go ahead, Sandy. Go ahead.
At that fire.
Man, I said if you ain't fucking, best get lost. You know what I'm saying?
You
He said
said,
I'm militant and I'm on my crib shit.
Everybody came to rap.
Get that nigga wrecked.
They came
Craig,
to
I'm
rap
still
today.
stuck on Caterpillar, nigga.
I-
I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie.
I put Caterpillar in a fucking
I'm saying,
song.
Who
That's
said
in
what
the
round the
freestyle.
Caterpillar?
I was like, tell me. Shit.
I'm that nigga.
Y'all are
That's
y'all are
cool.
some fools. I tell everybody know y'all are
I
some
did
goddamn
good.
clowns.
I
You
taught
know,
y'all
my
everything y'all know.
niggas.
We gonna give y'all some bounce. Y'all
That
awesome.
was-
y'all did a good job.
that
Everybody
was
did a very
mad.
good job.
I did y'all. I taught y'all everything I know. I'm proud of you.
Girl, all right now.
All right.
You didn't finish one round and you feel like you're doing something now. All right. One round. Even the first, second.
I am the teacher.
I ain't gonna get up
One
in full
round.
business because he only did one round, but you know, that's,
I'm glad you. I didn't want to say that
I'm not gonna get up in the business. You know what I'm saying?
because the pot was a little too hot for him. So
Sit your dumb ass down.
I just feel like everybody needs to mind their business. Okay. Thank you. That's how I feel.
He said, And
On that note, look
and
at
he said on in later news.
Let's go ahead and roll up into this 414 hookup, y'all. I'm excited to talk about this, y'all. I've been like holding this in for so
Yeah.
long.
Oh,
Okay.
tell it. Okay,
Okay,
tell us.
so y'all, I went to this event at the end of last month. It was called Friday Night, right? It was ran by 3 dope ass individuals in the music scene. Y'all know I don't really go outside my house too much or nothing. Like I'm gonna stay in my house. I'm quick to say I'm gonna be there and then fall my ass to sleep because it's not coming. So it was presented by Unity TV, Plain Janes, and J Dubs. So y'all at this event, when I'm telling y'all when I walk in, the building fucking amazing. I low-key was a little confused. Y'all know I use GPS for everything. I'm like, oh, this is kind of close, like I ain't never this close to my house. But when I get there, y'all, outside is beautiful. We go up this nice ass elevator. I feel like I was in a TV show for a little bit too, to be honest, because it was like them little big old doors you close and shit like that. I'm like,
I love
I'm
those.
saying, I was like,
She's
I'm not in New
hilarious.
York.
I love that.
I want to take a picture in the elevator so
That
bad,
shit
but I didn't want to
pretty
show
clear.
She's
I ain't gonna lie.
hilarious, bro.
yeah, I'm saying like the shit was dope. But when I went in there, it was an amazing ass experience. They had like a bar. They had like some open bar. They had some dope ass individuals. They had, oh my god, y'all, I met a drummer.
Word.
Ooh, I met a drummer. That man could drum his motherfucking ass off. I'm talking about he put me back to my normal self. I'm thinking that I was like in vocal jazz from arts or the
Yeah.
when they get to doing the drums and shit like that. What's it
Yeah.
called?
I would say band shit.
Band, yes,
Yeah.
like when they see the drum line, yes.
Drum line.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of drum line. This man is doing his thing.
Okay, Nick
And
Cannon.
bro, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm saying to me, I'm like, shut.
Having the 1% who like Nick Cannon, like bro, get the.
Wow.
I just cannot love Nick Cannon.
I don't know, Nick. I don't know.
Let me know. I wouldn't say all that.
Like,
In
But I
all
understand.
in all fairness, he got some hits on the
Bro,
movie
He
side.
got like 7
Oh,
hits.
okay, so I-
He got like 7
Nigga,
Nigga,
hits.
hey,
Y'all
you see what I did there?
Well,
You
yeah,
see what I did there?
I
He
was
said,
like,
see what I did there?
Yeah.
No, wait a
We
minute.
should talk about
He do got Gigolo. Gigolo,
that's
come on.
the song to quote to know Nick Cannon can't rap.
Boy,
No, the
man.
Wildin' Out though.
okay, so so
So yes,
I'm sorry.
it was founded by 3 people. They only took about 60 days for it to bring it into life.
okay.
Honestly, like with the construction of how it was created, y'all would have thought this was something they do every year. It was put together so fucking nicely. Like I'm saying, I was amazed. I kind of want to hire them to put some shit together for me, and I ain't even doing shit. I'm just amazed.
We are doing something.
Bro.
He said, I ain't doing shit, but I want to put some shit there.
I
That's
want them to
dope,
put something together for me, shit. And like, so I asked them overall like what their dream was, and they were saying that it was like to create an experience and a safe space for artists so they can kind of be compensated for like them being able to indulge in their talents. Yes,
Fright Night, so nothing to do with Halloween,
it was on Halloween. It was on Halloween.
but it's for music people.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
music. It was just a music event. They just happened to have on.
Mm.
They have it like throughout the like different times of the year and shit like that. We looking for something to be out there soon. When I find out, I'm gonna let y'all know so y'all can come with me and shit. So I can also experience this. Like it was an amazing fucking community. Yes.
Were there more than one like band?
Yes. Okay, so I met. I wrote this down because I know I'm good with my notes. I met a man named Hitman Quan. He's been doing it for 12 years. He makes beats. He's a ghostwriter, and like he used writing as an outlet to channel his energy and shit. And I asked him all for like a little quote to give people for like things they want to pass out to folks that like listen to the music. I took videos. I talked to these people. I got their social medias. I'm gonna create a whole little clip and add it to our page so these people can be found because I was fucking blue.
Right.
Network Beach.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like honestly, being in this, I've never really been in a space like that where we're like open for artists. Like it's basically all from word of mouth, and you would be surprised how packed that shit was.
Wow.
I'm like, why y'all ain't never doing something like
Was
this?
it underground? I feel like I'm getting underground vibes.
Man, it was
That's what I was
underground.
saying,
It was
like, yeah.
underground, but it felt like that shit was like everywhere in the world. It was so many fucking people there.
I
Yes,
flow with that.
Yes.
It was
And
a lot of people.
bro, it was so many people, and it was so much amazing talent. Like I think one of my favorites was Paper Plane James. She did amazing. Hitman Quan was also my favorite. The drummer, his name was Drew. He was my fucking favorite. There was a couple named Olivia the Unit. Oh my god, it was a couple. It was a man and his partner. It was a woman and her man, a man and her woman, and his woman. They did fucking. I'm talking. It was in Spanish.
Olivia the Unit.
Yes.
That's motherfucking a fire ass name.
That's what I'm
a
saying.
serious name.
That's what I'm fucking saying. Like y'all, honestly.
You got me intrigued.
Right, I'm like,
Very,
shit.
very
Who's
intrigued.
Olivia and who's the unit? Shit.
Bro. And so then one of the producers, they actually own their own like streaming platform called Unity TV where they stream like black owned movies and films and stuff like that. So they actually own a platform for themselves to be able to push out black owned movies and shit like that. So we can kind of it's a space for us to go over to find our shit movies for us,
Wow.
directed by us for us.
Fubu.
Yeah.
What with that?
Okay,
Fuck.
all right.
Baby, what they mean? Nigga act like niggas weren't wearing that FUBU jersey.
Yeah.
Fuck you talking about?
Y'all niggas-
Act
y'all
like
niggas is
niggas weren't wearing.
hilarious.
That's what I'm saying.
What-
FUBU paid the
How do
way,
you
man.
find? Okay, so if it's only word of mouth, how do the regular civilian like me get access to this?
Through people like me, word of mouth,
Do
spreading that
people
shit.
like
The
me?
plug.
Go ahead, spread they business.
Hey,
Spread
hey,
them.
let-
They did
The
amazing.
plug.
Y'all know my mouth big as a bitch.
The
Y'all know my mouth big as
plug.
hell. I'm telling everybody what the fuck I done seen. I'm
Baby
seeing
said the plug.
She
She's
said
like
people
people like
like
me. Like
the
she
plug.
said like
Oh,
me.
me.
Oh.
Like,
The plug.
What was I thinking?
Yeah.
Duh.
once I drop this link, it's gonna be accessible for everybody to kind of like be able to find their platforms, be able to find their social medias, and kind of know where their music is. Everyone that I kind of talked to that night, we have been doing it for 10+ years. Like, yes.
That's homebody. How you get invited? People like you.
Right. I'm trying to figure out like
That's what I want.
who the fuck got you out the house
Who the fuck
at-
got you?
to get
She
you to
got
go to this
vouched
place.
for
How
it.
you got
Right,
motherfucking
like, damn.
a plug?
Okay, so listen. I went to show some support or whatever, and I was there, and I'm glad I did. Because
It sounds if it looks like a lie, it sounds like a lie. It's a lie.
Translation. A nigga.
Translation.
A nigga.
Yeah,
Shit,
they don't
shit,
wanna
fuck
know.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't catch
It
that.
happened to be.
Oh.
See, it's the sign.
She's looking at you like
Red
that's
flagging,
like you.
red flagging.
said a
It
nigga.
said I told you.
I wouldn't say a nigga.
Yeah.
No, I was going to support the people.
Craig is a
I am a
clown.
person of the
Folks,
people.
Craig is a clown.
It's
Craig is a clown. Craig is a clown.
I'm intrigued. I want to go. He said
what I'm
I would
saying.
like.
Like,
He said translate.
He said I would like to
Honestly,
go.
Yeah, bro,
Oh,
y'all
man.
know I'm quick to be like, I'm
You
not
made that
standing up
sound
for
really
shit. I'm
good.
standing up that shit. I'm like, yeah, get that shit, get that shit, get that shit, get that shit.
That's fine.
Yeah, I went by myself too. And y'all know that's a big thing. I went by myself.
Give me some.
I'm not going nowhere by myself, and I went by myself.
When two girls agree with each other.
And then after that, I went to get drunk, but I was outside.
Craig has the best like side comments.
Craig,
I've
shut your
heard.
ass up. Craig, shut your ass up.
Got the red cuts. All right. Heaven, you got okay. So next time you go to this event, you gotta invite us because I really want to
Please,
go.
y'all, please
Like we
come.
are both like well, shit, all of us technically are artists in a sense. We would love to like perform or even be a part of this go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that ass. Honestly, they
All
made
of
me
us are
want to
artists.
get back into that shit.
Give me some.
Yeah.
We all are
Yes.
artists. They made me want to get back into that shit.
I'm
Yeah.
claiming.
I'm
claiming for what's for
You heard him
and
talk?
for me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, speak that shit.
No,
into existence.
fact.
Y'all can,
Mundo,
y'all almost.
though,
I'm
man.
pretty
It's-
sure y'all can go ahead. Be
Yeah,
up on
nah,
that tour and
be-
get the showing y'all talents and getting the
I
be
really
out
would
there.
love
Go
that.
ahead, get y'all rock
I'll be
off.
on there with a mood
Yeah,
gang
nah.
vibes like a motherfucker, like off the dome. Yeah.
Let me spit you something off the dome.
Bro.
Right now, cause we
Got
alone.
alone.
Literally, yes.
Come
I'm
on.
playing with you. Yeah. Get 'em
Oh
turned
man, okay, wow. That's what's up though. You gotta tell us next time.
Yes, I'm gonna.
No bullshit.
No, I'm dead. I try to go with you.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be
to. Do
dope.
people like me?
Yeah,
I can't
that'd be
believe
dope.
your ass.
He said most definitely would.
Hell yeah, cause we trying to. Anytime I can
Trying to
perform,
red
people
flag
like
that,
me,
red
use this
flag it
talent,
up
bro,
too,
You know what I
shit.
mean? I'm trying to get
Trying
out.
bro, no,
red
that ass
flag
my
it
lame
up,
ass
too.
went. Like that was
Don't
crazy.
blame that.
Cause you know I'm
Trying
quick
to
to get
red
out.
flag it up too. Shit.
Okay, so
Trying to
anyway.
be up in the motherfucking.
Anyway,
trying to
so
be
we
up
have
in
a
the
we have a
motherfucking
special
place.
we have a special guest. Thank you, Heaven, for that. I really appreciate that. That was part of for that 414 hookup. Please keep us updated. For real.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag all of their social medias at the end of this episode. I'm gonna put them in the comments section and put it into the board so we can be able to find their platforms and shit like that. Be able to listen to their dope ass music.
Okay, bet. We look forward to hearing from you guys, and hopefully we can get you on the complex sometime and interview. You know what I'm saying?
Most
Have a
definitely.
conversation with you guys. But we do have a special guest here today, the man with the plan here, Mr. Businessman Corey here. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
indeed.
Corey, tell us a little bit about yourself and about your brand.
Well, so I was born in Milwaukee, been here my whole life. Was in and out of MPS, then went to Menominee Falls. Now I do security. Did that for like the bus system, city bus, for like 3 years.
That shit cracking.
Now I'm the security
Actually.
supervisor for the intermodal station downtown, like the Amtrak and
Nice.
Greyhound. So I do that, but on the side, I'm doing Purple Tag. Me
Okay.
and one of my guys that I worked with at Transit, doing security with, we started it together. Well, I actually kind of started it and brought him in on it. I felt like, bringing somebody else in besides myself would make it so I couldn't give up as easy on something. And make it bigger than yourself, then you got
Right.
I don't
Very
know.
smart.
The
Shit
first
bigger
time-
than Nino Brown. I feel you.
Yeah, because the first time I tried to do it actually at 18 and kind of made it like more of a skateboarding like clothing company.
Yeah.
But then like I kind of gave up on it. I didn't know enough at the time about entrepreneurial stuff in general, you know what I mean, or how to run a business. So like, you know, I did one run of shirts and then like people weren't messing with it too much, so I just stopped. But then like my friends like kept like always mentioning like, bro, you should really start doing that again and stuff. And then she mentioned I should like do it again too. So I got re-inspired to just start creating, designing again and everything. So then we dropped a first set of hats, and that's kind of when I brought my guy in, and then together we expanded it. So we're on Instagram and Facebook is Purple Tag Official for both of them. You know, people can go on there and see all of our clothing we do have out so far. We have 2 shirts and well, actually, so we're in between drops right now. We have a shirt and a hat out already, but then we're working on our second shirt. Our screen printer has been, I don't know, with all of this like backup supply distribution shit, like, we've been hit pretty hard with it right now. So we've been waiting for like 3 months on an order currently. So
wow.
In the meantime, I've kind of so right now I've kind of even gone personally into just painting shoes, like Air Forces. Right now.
You do custom design too. Okay, cool.
That's because I couldn't
playing games.
Playing games. Yeah, I would like to. So I'm working on a pair for her right now. I'm trying to make like a kind of cool colored theme we agreed to.
Okay.
But it ended up kind of going more like snowy themed. You know, like kind of like I don't know. We'll see when she's done. How
He's a very talented artist.
Really?
So we're gonna drop our ones on.
Right, I was gonna say
a couple bears that he kind of done.
I was gonna say like, so do you design your own art, your own like logo for the purple? No.
Yeah, so for Purple Tag, well, originally when I designed it as a skate streetwear brand, kind of, it had like drug influences in it, like lean and weed and shit, you know. So like, fucking the grapes.
Real nigga shit.
Drop the Coolidge Brown for the
Real
for the
nigga
drugs
shit.
and the lean.
I was definitely at the time. I was
like
definitely
that.
a hype. That was right around like ASAP Rocky came out and shit. Like I was trying to lean a little bit heavy at the time, so I was like, I don't know, like
Get you.
I like made that
I
the kind
fuck with- I
of
used to
brand
fuck with
like
the
theme
lean.
with it because I'm like
The
I was
lean, yeah.
because there was another dude too.
Lean ain't Craig.
Get
Get you.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
how I even
it's
talk to
slippery
Craig.
slope.
I don't even have an enjoy. I don't even have a conversation.
like
I
Doing
just
crazy.
no. Let me just say, because I love when brands like this and stories like this come from a real place.
Yeah.
You know, because some people get on here try to fake the funk and shit. Just you know what I mean, or just in general, just you know, like you know, I thought about it. And you know, it just happened to just come up, and my nigga said, "No, that shit lean and weed."
Right.
Real
right.
nigga
That's
shit.
why I said I
can
can
fuck
respect
with,
it. I can respect
fuck
it.
with.
I can't, you know.
But I think that probably was part of the reason people weren't fucking with the first time. Like, no, not everyone's trying to just buy like the first shirts we did. Like I did, it was just literally like said perp on them, and then it had like the text kind of did like an opaque, like you could see the Kush behind it, and then the lettering over it, basically. But so like, I mean, only people that smoked are gonna want to buy that shirt at the end of the day.
Right.
So
right.
this time when I kind of launched it, I didn't want it to just be like drug related. I didn't want it to even be like skateboarding related necessarily. I just wanted it to be overall streetwear kind of, and just kind of whatever I'm trying to design at the time.
Mhm.
But like just innovate. Like I wanted to do, like I'm kind of following like a lot of other like artists on Instagram and stuff that are pushing fashion out of New York and different things. And like
Okay.
they might only have 30,000 followers, and they're like, their stuff gets shared by, you know, a page with like 2 million followers. But it's like this dude, like sometimes they only have 3,000 followers or something. You'll never find out about this person, but they're doing like crazy things with like jeans or something, like cutting like,
Yeah.
you know, just all these strands around them and making stuff you've never seen before.
Right.
So that's kind of what was like inspiring me to make Purple Tag this time, like an original like thing, not try to bite anything, just kind of do our own thing,
Yeah.
and, you know, and like create whatever, you know, vision we're trying to do with it, like as we grow. But obviously it is all like inspired by hustle in some ways. Like
Okay.
I feel like, you know, a lot of our imagery and stuff kind of applies to that. But the grapes though, I felt was still cool as like a good way to like, I don't know, involve everyone in it. Like, you know, it was already like at the time, like supposed to be about weed and lean, but now it's just like, you could still apply it to other things and make it more friendly approach to it, I guess.
I think
Okay.
no bullshit, dog.
I like
I
that.
think that's hella fucking dope though. Just to even make it a more neutral No cap, make it even more neutral, like a
I feel
neutral
that way.
ground.
It's
Like
something I really respect about that. Like, it's so easy to get discouraged when you're an entrepreneur. Like, those first round of shirts, like, people really give up on their dreams because people didn't buy into it right away. You know what I'm saying? But you
Right.
have to really have that faith in yourself that
You gonna
you
keep
selling
going for that
something.
shit.
What
you
you
gonna
say,
keep
Like,
going for it.
re-inspire?
It's worth it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think that's re-inspired.
That's really inspiring.
Man,
That's-
I'm
that's
like,
the
when he was
word
like,
of the
we
day.
came back at it. I like kind of
Like, years later.
paused it, came
If
back to like,
Sesame
okay, cool.
Street,
Now
if
I'm ready for this.
Sesame
Like,
Street
that's
can
amazing
have a
because-
word of the day, the complex can have a word of the day, and the word of the day is
Sesame Street. Stop fucking
re-inspired.
No lie, I'm watching that since 3
Re-inspired is the word
My
of the
niece
day
been
on
up
the
since like 3 this
complex.
morning. Man,
Well, I was just talking about that shit.
He
yesterday.
said that's
My niece has
monumental.
been
You
watching that
remember
since 3
word
this
of the
morning.
day on Sesame Street. You remember
That's
that
true.
shit.
That's true.
You remember it. That's
We were just talking about
We
re-inspired.
was just talking about Sesame Street. You a goddamn clown.
Cookie Monster was my
He
shit.
said-
Did y'all know Elmo got a new theme song?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a new theme
This
song.
nigga
It's not-
got more
it's no
songs than
longer
a little bit,
Elmo,
nigga.
It's no longer that. It's like Elmo's world. He get to just he get the crip walking.
Oh my
Oh,
god. Bro, I've seen that video of him. where
yeah.
they-
The niggas
Why
dancing.
y'all playing right
No,
now?
Oh, I like that. Urban.
Nah.
I like that.
Gunna made his new theme song.
No, but no. All joking aside, man. Like I dig it. I dig just the neutral ground because just even me, like sometimes I just go and like a shirt just because I like a shirt. You know what I mean? Don't have to mean nothing. Don't have to be nothing. I think that's probably the smartest shit. Why didn't I think of that? You know what I
And the
mean?
thing is too, though, I noticed like during this whole COVID thing, like we started like towards the tail end of it, I guess, in some ways, because stuff had already started to open up, you know, March of 2021, like it's not the same as 2020.
Mhm.
But like
Right.
during all of 2020, I was looking at all these people going into business for themselves, you know, especially like a lot of like black owned stuff too. But I'm also noticing like the ones that aren't going to last because their designs are simple. And right now it's just that a lot of people had money to kind of like throw around, and like we're all throwing it around to each other though.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
it's not like corporations are helping us
It's
getting
Right.
this money.
small
but-
on businesses
so
that are
eventually
actually
somebody's
getting
not going to
revenue.
have the money to throw around anymore. And like the only ones that are going to have like that are going to like I feel like stay long term are going to be the ones that everyone really like has value behind, you know. Like the ones that you see like dang, that inspired me. Like a lot of the businesses in this building even, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
you could tell
Right.
like okay, you can see what they're doing, see but I can kind of follow that and like get some success by molding, you know, after that.
Mhm.
And
Right.
like you'll I don't know, I just noticed so many popped up during 2020 that's like okay, don't automatically try to follow exactly what everyone's doing though, because they're all like a lot of them were just screen printing copyrighted designs and stuff off Nike even and shit, and people are buying it because it's low and stuff. But eventually, like, you know, people are gonna be like, what? Like Nike either is gonna come for them or somebody else is just gonna be like,
Right.
I don't want to get like fake shit. Like they're
Yeah.
gonna find out they're pushing fake shit at the end of the day. or
Yeah.
something.
But you. Oh, no,
Go for it. Go for it. You
Uh,
was out there.
Okay, no, but so do you feel like you just being just far as just originality, like do you feel like that was more so the how can I put this? That was more so like the getting over the hump was more so your originality than following the trend. Like following just, you know, because I seen like maybe a lot of shirts that maybe you see the Bart Simpson that got weed or a drink or something on there, or like, you know, like you said with the weed and lean. Do you feel like when you made that transition to make it a more neutral ground, do you feel like that was like getting over the hump, like it made a
No.
difference?
No, just because it's a constant like battle. I feel like in fashion has so much overhead in the first place. It's like I like to go through so many different like companies to get like all the pieces to put our stuff together, like in a way, like because I don't want to just put out like a basic ass shirt that's just like a little Hanes shirt with a screen printed design with it, right? So like I kind of want like the Mitchell and Ness route. Like I made a custom patch, got embroidered patches. I sew them onto the shirt myself, then get the shirt screen printed, you know, too. So like there's steps to it. I don't want to put out bullshit.
Levels to that shit.
And then like now I'm gonna be stitching like purple actual tags into the back of the shirt. Like as we go, like the quality is gonna increase because I want people to realize like we're trying to like actually develop like value and get more money, like, you know, as we're doing it, but
Fact.
actually like give you something that like we don't just expect you to buy into. Like we want you to buy into it because you like it. You know, it's legit. Like,
Right.
and I feel like that's the only, like once you have that established though, like it's not like you just have to stay true to that, I feel like. But no matter what, there's a lot of setbacks like with these, like I said, these distributors, all this stuff right now, supply chain issues and stuff. But you know, that's this year. Next year could be different things, you know, like what's hot could just change, you know, and you have to stay.
Right.
Like, that's why I feel like if you're trying to copy shit, you're always going to be behind the trend. Like, you want to be like,
Yeah,
you have to
facts.
be ahead of it to make the money. Like, so
So you gotta, in another word, create your own trend, create a trend.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we were just watching a movie
Create
or
the
something.
trend.
You said you don't follow the market, you make the market. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, create the market.
You see the market, then you make your own.
So I mean, because otherwise, like even shit with like people just trying to like crypto, you know, everyone's talking about that now. It's the hot thing and stuff. Like, but a lot of people that made all their millions on it, like shit, we're finding out about it now. It's too late a little bit.
That's what I'm
Kinda like,
saying.
you're gonna make
Yes.
It's still time to
Right,
make
you gotta
thousands,
make
but
it.
you ain't gonna make the
Can I ask y'all a
Yeah.
question? Did y'all see Shiv? Are y'all into crypto?
Yeah, Shiba. right?
Yes. Do you have
I
that?
have $5 in that one, but I didn't want to like throw down on that one.
Okay.
I have $1,200 in Ethereum. Though.
Bro, okay, so I had Shiba when it first was like fucking June or May. I had
Super
bought
low.
Shiba into, bro.
So you actually made it come up, huh?
Comfortable.
Nice.
You're annoying.
Go ahead. My black investor queen. Yes.
Comfortable.
My friend, one of my friends, what did he invest in that he just came up super heavy on? It wasn't the crypto. Actually, it might have been. I think it's-
Dogecoin, or could
No,
have
it
been like mini
wasn't.
Doge.
It wasn't crypto.
It could have been
Talking
mini
about
Dogecoin.
It
No,
wasn't
I think it
crypto.
was a recent company though, like a
Yeah.
stock. But anyways, so he just sold a rental property that he had, like
Stop
his
putting
first
his business
house.
out there.
Bro, he doesn't care. He brags about the shit too. Like he's happy to have this money right now. He made 40,000 because it's a seller's market on houses right now. So he profited
Facts.
selling his house. So he I guess had thought 20,000 was I could gamble with and threw it on a stock or whatever, and it jumped like at the morning or whatever, and he got $40,000 return off of it. So he made 40,000 profit.
Man, I'm
Well,
telling you.
actually, on top of the 20 he already has, that's a total
The 20,
60.
yeah, so 60 something pulled it up, pulled it all out. He's got 40 up. I mean, he's gonna have to pay some
Take a shot
taxes
for
on
that.
tax season, but
Yeah.
dog did it.
I mean, what's the deal? Like, put me
What's the
on.
Take a
deal?
shot for
I don't
40,000.
In the beginning, I would say right now was my early
Shay is
investment.
so irritated
Oh,
from it.
yeah, I want 40 G's. Put me
He
on.
was busting out his own crypto. I
First
invest
off,
on
you
it.
see him
Invest
later
into
that
that.
walk past,
The
but
Elon
okay,
Coin
but
I
okay.
definitely
I
did.
peeped that. My side eye
definitely
picked that
did.
What the fuck the letter
definitely-
P? What-
Ooh.
Are you?
A
Wait,
beautiful
what?
woman. A beautiful
Oh.
woman. A beautiful
Y'all are.
He
Oh.
said-
I'm like, am I missing something? I'm like, I just saw. Okay.
Yeah.
My side
I
eye
seen
picked
it
that
walk
up.
past the first time, nigga.
That's
Yeah,
what-
I seen it and I had just. I can't even be
All
like
right.
that. Mama told me. Mama told me to not be like that.
Hold on. Something I want to say that I know. Hold on, pause. Shiba, whatever. Anyway, do y'all watch Shark Tank?
I don't. Oh, you
Do
just,
it, have any of you
I
watched Shark
have
Tank?
Watch it
watched.
or
I
buy
have
it?
I have watched it. I have
show.
watched.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
watch it.
watched
Yeah,
my
watch
few
it.
share
I love Shark Tank.
episodes.
Pretty fire.
I have watched a few share of my episodes
You're
of
so-
Shark Tank. You know what though, Shark Tank low key is okay. Like with business
Can I
with
finish
me.
my point?
My bad.
please,
Go
sir?
ahead. My
That's
bad. He
Can I
said.
remember
he
that?
said-
Pin it.
He said, "I'm a pin it. I'm a pin
And
it."
it,
Thank you. So something I noticed about entrepreneurs, okay, on Shark Tank, they is not afraid to ask for their price. In real life, people are afraid to ask for their fucking price. You won't make no money trying to be reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to give your shit away. You know what I'm
Ask
saying?
for
You
your
have
worth.
to pay. You have to ask for your goddamn worth, or you'll be behind. You know
Every
what I'm
time.
saying?
yeah.
You're gonna be making no money investing all your time and quality into something you believe in, but you letting other people deter you away or this stigmatize, you know what I'm saying, like to make it, you know what I'm saying? Walmart is already $1 trillion fucking company. Like they can afford
don't
to have
bargain-
$5.99.
They don't bargain with folks about their
You know what I'm
price.
saying?
Like
Like,
your
come
watermelon
on, bro.
6
Like,
price.
You need to get your, you know what I'm saying? Get your something.
Be
I know
from your
about
price.
entrepreneur-
Make
Come
the
on now,
market.
they be Black-owned businesses be scared to ask for their goddamn price. You know what I'm saying? I do see the other way around. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't even gonna fault you for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, because that's what you feel you're worth, and people gonna pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
facts.
stop playing.
But
Like,
we
I
want
know
another
those people
wheel.
need to pay for that shit. Remember your pen, release it. Craig, it's your time for your pen.
He said.
It's just time for your pen.
He said, and a nigga like me make another pen. So check it. He said, so I definitely feel that, and I feel like shit. You just pay for what you want.
Yeah, that's facts.
Cause I feel like as the older I got,
Yeah.
it was more so kind of like when I was younger, quantity over quality,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it's like now it's quality over quantity.
That's facts.
And I feel like definitely like if you stick to your shit and stick to your guns, like in the end, that it will, it will prosper.
Yeah.
Like for real. I think you should definitely stick with it. Like
Yeah.
definitely should.
I agree on that one too.
And I will say, even as like you move, like have your setbacks and stuff like this, like getting a chance to come on a show like this, and like talk about it, is cool. Like, so it's not like you're never like quitting on your shit, but it's like you don't always like, it's like ebbs and flows though,
Yeah.
Like
you continue learning about some shit. You ain't just getting in the. When you learn about anything or get good at anything, you just wasn't good at it at first.
No,
That's
it
not
took
what
practice. It took time.
You might
That's
have been
right.
okay at it, or but
Yeah.
you take them necessary steps because you failed 100 times before you get that one. But
I feel on a
that
personal
one
level.
so worth it.
Bro, that's how I feel on a personal level. It took me like 17 years to get this fine.
That's awesome.
17 years to get this, huh?
This fine. Like I had to work on it.
17, baby, you 20. What were you doing?
I was like,
for?
well, damn.
The other
What we do for the
five?
rest of the
The other 5, I was just chilling.
The 5 years. She said, "Oh, now I'm on it.
Now I'm on.
It's plain.
Get your motherfucking
Now you didn't
ass."
feel like you had what it takes. To
Now I'm done. Now I'm about to come snatch everybody's souls. Because here
I want to know what made her start thinking at 5. You know what? I'm not all that. You know what I'm saying? In kindergarten, my nigga.
I think it was like low key because like
Who
there
did
was
it?
no reason.
Who did it?
My brother had knocked my tooth out with a football, and I had a gap. And too early in life, so I was just I was.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
Damn.
Which brother?
It was the second one and the first one. Like they was together, they was playing with each other, and I was trying to catch the ball. And I said, I got it. Boom, boom.
Wow, it looks like you once again you're in the way and shouldn't have been in the way.
Yeah, but
It
God,
reminds
look
me
at
of something, a story in first season where you were in the way and you shouldn't have been in the way. It just sounds like a lot of your life you were in the way and you shouldn't have been in the
Don't
way.
bring up. Don't
No,
bring
but
up
yes,
the story.
but yes.
Please don't bring up the
My mama
story.
definitely told me to sit my ass
Please
down
don't bring
somewhere.
up the story.
She
She
said,
said, "Mom."
that child was in the
She
way. and
said,
shouldn't have been in the
"Mom,
way.
I
I
got
got
it."
it.
I got
You
it.
finna stop. You finna stop.
Why are you?
I'm not having it no more.
My
I'm
question
done.
is, why are you here? Why are you here?
I'm done having it.
My
I'm not
nigga, you
giving
make
it.
me look for ants in my car just in case. You
Bro,
make me freak out.
yes.
You make me freak out.
Bro, to this day, mama still act like she won't give me on it. Like I will bring it up and she still won't give me nothing. Like, it's cool.
I wouldn't even.
I love you.
I
I love
I
you,
ain't even
mom.
mad. That's a reasonable decision.
Y'all are retarded,
Reasonable
dude.
decision.
I have
My
time.
niggas
Shouldn't have told her you got it.
She my niggas
That's
still. She my niggas
Wow.
still.
Wait a minute, though.
Yeah. I said it. Yeah.
I just want to just point out one thing I remember about
Point it
the
out,
story.
please. Please.
when you look back,
Point it out, please.
when you look back like that,
And you see
nothing
nothing.
but the
said-
sea. You see nothing but the sea.
I'm so mad.
In your heart of hearts, it said, "Put this motherfucker in reverse." You got it.
You
I
still
just
move.
wanna
It was the
say.
pump fake for me. My motherfucking God.
Hey, you know what?
It was the blind faith for me. And it
You
was-
know what? Anybody that doesn't see where they're going and still decides to go,
That's a
I led by
and
faith.
that's
I
a
was
red
led by
that's
faith.
red
That's
flagging right there. That is red flagging right
This
there.
motherfucker. She said, I saw her.
Bye. Let's run into the next thing. Let's run into the next thing. Bye.
I'm
But
done with this
before-
shit. I'm done with this shit. I don't have time for
No,
this shit.
Mama, if you
Okay,
see this,
before-
don't cuss me
Okay,
out.
but
for
no,
this.
okay. But
Before
Corey,
before we get into that, Mr. Corey, for real, I definitely want to say, let me
That's
please
haters.
calm it down. I'm sorry. As you can see, it's a red flag going on around here.
Y'all are
He
canceled.
said, but no, honestly, man, I appreciate the wisdom. And before we end this, did anybody have just any more questions for him? Because I believe he gave me a very informational. You an informational person,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, bro. As I said,
like
the man
for
with the
real,
plan.
very informational.
I got a chance to meet him at my significant other's house, and we had I met him before that, but we had a good conversation at the house, and I got a chance to really learn about you, and I was like, this is the man with a plan. This is, I like that. I like a man that has a business plan that actually has something going for themselves and know what they want. You know what I mean? That's somebody that you can actually say, this is somebody I want to be around, a friend or whatever it is, an acquaintance, whatever you want to be. You want to be in that atmosphere because you want to be around people that are actually doing stuff with themselves. You know what I mean? And I can tell that you're really trying to push yourself to be the best version of yourself and, make the millions. And that's respect.
Appreciate
You know what I mean?
Respect.
Dance to make her
Most
dance. Dance
definitely.
to make her
And,
dance.
So-
in honor of that respect, the first time on the complex, we are a complex and a podcast of many things. Y'all, I want to say this is the first being the complex, the first time on the complex, we changed to somebody race. Goodbye, white. Hello, light skin. My boy Corey is in the
Okay.
motherfucking building on the complex.
Hey.
I
On the
didn't agree on that one, so Corey,
My boy is light skin, turned light
Go!
skin today.
What is
Come
wrong with
on.
y'all?
and I
My
have
boy
to, I have
turned light skin.
Man, sit your dumb ass
to
down.
use it. I had to.
I knew he was gonna.
He just makes me. He just makes me.
I knew he was gonna do
Yeah.
that. I was all
Yeah.
for it.
Craig brings another part of me out. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. Craig brings another part of me out. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's bad for me. I don't know about
It's
but
It's bad.
I appreciate you. I
No, we do,
appreciate
no.
you, my light skin nigga.
My light skinned nigga on
He
this.
said, nigga, I tell you, we do it all on here, man. We change races on
I
here.
just like that.
Hey, look here.
We got sorcerers on this.
We got- we-
motherfucker.
everything.
Change races on this.
Hey, come on
motherfucker.
now. It's the complex.
Yeah.
It's the complex.
Yeah.
It's
If y'all don't
complex.
get y'all MCU universe looking asses out of
Complex.
here.
Oh, right.
What the
I'm
fuck?
feeling the magic.
You see Shay like this, she like this.
She said, "You're gonna be Iron Man. I'm gonna snap my finger and delete the rest of the people." What the fuck is going on in America
Y'all
right
don't
now?
believe
Doctor
y'all
Strange
self.
and
Y'all
shit.
talking
Look
about-
at the
y'all
asses,
believe
right,
y'all
right. What the
What
fuck?
did y'all say?
I would say one thing before we do finish. Move on. I was gonna say, Corey, what can we like find your brand? Can you like give us like your?
Yes.
Yeah, so like I said, Instagram and Facebook, we're on there as Purple Tag Official.
Okay.
Just all, one word thing. And then we do have a website, purpletagofficial.com.
Okay.
I was trying to think if it was just Purple
You
Tag
know
for a
they
second.
charge for that.
We
type
are
of
current.
website?
Yeah, so we did currently. Our website's currently down right now. Because with our next order not being out, it was not worth having it up currently. But both of our socials are still active, and we're trying to build those every day.
Okay.
So
Right.
you're trying to catch any of our work, those are the spots to do it on. I mean, our website has all the same information. So
Pop up
um,
shop coming soon.
yeah, we want to
Hey.
do that.
Awesome, man.
That's one of the plans we hope to do here soon. And then we already have an agreement to get some of our shirts in at the Travel Mart down at the Intermodal Station. I know like the owner of it, so he's cool. And he actually has another location too. And then so one of the things that we're working on after that is like trying to talk to different places like Trusted Kicks and all the boutiques around and getting it into places, All Goods, stuff like that. Like
Well, go ahead.
Dope,
then.
bro.
Man,
And,
we're
and also,
playing.
and also look into Sherman Phoenix because Sherman Phoenix will definitely still do a pop up shop with you, and that definitely
Yeah, they
endorse
have
you.
pop-up
and
shops
that would
once a year.
definitely be a
Once a
place.
year, once a month,
That'd be
yeah.
awesome. That'd be awesome.
Yes,
Yes,
it definitely
indeed.
This
bring
is
your
a good
stuff.
location too, so we've already considered, something around here. So I'll have to see who to talk to, I guess, and I'm sure you guys probably know. So
Yeah, man.
Man.
Well, give a round of applause for
Man.
our special
Yeah.
guest,
Hey.
man. 'Cause he is awesome, man.
We got initiated today.
He the
Drop
guy.
some knowledge.
And that's crazy because Craig. That's what I'm saying. You see, it's a little bit fake because I just felt like Craig can see you 1,001 times. Now he know about you. Like that's my
Yeah,
light
that's
skinned brother.
Bro,
man.
right?
Yo,
First
get
of all,
the fuck-
me and this nigga always been
Big
cool.
bonding. Go
He
ahead.
said,
What
first
you
of all,
talking
me
about?
and this nigga always been cool.
If
first
you don't
of all.
get your-
But
wait,
Thank
I
you.
just,
real quick though, I should probably say my guy also co-owner on this. I didn't even name drop him once on here, and I don't want to take all the credit for my
Yeah.
brand and shit. That would be
oh
wrong.
yes.
His name is Fonz, and his
Oh, I thought I
his
heard that
handle
name
is
before.
I'm the Fonz
Okay.
on Instagram.
That's what I got.
El
Bro,
Fonzo.
he that person
Like,
that
like Fonz.
But yeah, Fonz
Look
Fab.
at that.
Fonz,
Fonz.
Fonz. Hey man,
You
shout
might
out
have seen
to
him. You
seen him
Fonz,
on
man.
Facebook.
Shout out to Fonz.
Shout out
You
to
see him on
Fonz on the purple tag.
But yeah,
Shout out
Purple
to
tag.
Fonz.
he's my guy, and
He's
he's
cool.
Go ahead, then, Pimp Nasty.
breaking it down. Honestly, he's better on the sales end of things, and I'm
Okay.
better on the maybe like design, or just like kind of. I had like the initial creation part of it going.
Bro, I think he's
so
my cousin.
that's just kind of how we balance it out like so far. But we've obviously
Stop
worked together on
fucking around.
everything. But
This might be my cousin.
if I didn't
I'm on
have him,
Dave's
like
side, though.
our sales probably wouldn't even have been at like what they're at. Like he's definitely
Right.
helped
He
me
do
like grow
remind
it,
me of your
and
dad.
I was
Now
I'm
that you say that, I can see
Purple
that.
Tag probably would have already been
I did.
gave up on if I wasn't
You be
doing it
fucking
with him.
around.
So
You be
Right.
fucking around.
That's what's up, man.
Okay.
Hey, Raptor Cool is
I'm
bound
finna
for
slap you
Fonz,
in your
man.
goddamn head.
All right, Fonz, man.
You think Craig got the side remarks? I'm finna slap heaven in the goddamn head.
What-
She like you fucking.
What did she did? What she did?
She said, "Oh, I know this guy. This is my cousin."
Everybody.
I'm fucking playing.
I spent 2
She
minutes
said on my
like,
daddy's side.
She,
You know
she sound like
she
my
got
daddy's
that
side.
on my
She
daddy's
sound like my
side.
That's a
daddy's
red
side.
flag right
That's
there.
a-
He said
Damn,
anything
Craig-
on your daddy's
Craig,
side that's
Craig
mentioned.
is sitting about the heat
It's
putting
a
on all your
red
red
flag.
flags. Damn, you got a lot of them.
Hey,
Damn,
hey,
girl.
hold on. He said, "Yeah, remember that shit in the group chat?"
Yeah,
He said-
damn. Craig
I'm
ain't
the,
shit.
I'm the only red flag nigga
First of all,
love.
hey,
Nigga
listen,
like,
I know.
wow.
Listen, I didn't have the time to go get no black doogies, but I got a black tee for this occasion, so y'all know it's real. Red flagging in this motherfucker today.
Craig is a fucking
We
fool.
red flagging
and,
in this
and Heaven
motherfucker
is a
today.
fool for sitting next to this nigga. And let him point out our point out these red. I mean, he's going
I'm
in on
a
these
lie. I'm a like a personal red flag. It's cool.
red- Dude said I'm a personal. Okay. Huh? Yeah.
Does that mean that you toxic?
I
mean,
mean,
you toxic?
Red
I
flag.
mixed-
Red
I
flag.
mixed the
Red
perfect
fucking
drink,
flag.
baby. I mixed the perfect
He
drink, baby. You know what I'm
said
saying?
red flag.
I know how to make a shot.
I know how to make a drink, but I'm talking about whatever
For
recipe
his
it
own
is. Give me
entertainment.
that recipe, I'm gonna make it perfectly.
Hot sauce and heavy cream.
Heavy cream,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Look, listen to
Good.
the lyrics. He said, listen to what he spit. That nigga knew what he
I
was
speak
doing.
with integrity, and what I say is intentional.
Yeah.
All right.
Said what he said.
I said what I said. All right. Here we
He
go.
said what he said.
Well, we're going on. We're moving on. We're moving on.
Moving on to, can I say it?
Oh yeah, it's your game. It's your world. It's your world.
It's your world. We living in it.
Yeah, it's your life.
Give me some. Give me a little.
Okay.
Bring me in. Bring me
She
in.
said, "Bring me in."
Something to build up to, like Heaven said.
Let me see what I.
A little razzle dazzle.
Shit in here, but we gonna find something. Let me see.
Give her a little razzle dazzle.
my.
Every.
Okay,
every
we gonna
time
work
we
on that.
depending on you.
And you be coming through with some shit like
Not
that.
our
You
buzzer.
said the butt.
You gonna get the air buzzer.
Goddamn
The air. Okay.
Okay.
We'll work on that.
Okay.
All right.
Anyhow.
All right.
Hi.
Okay. Let me, see, thank you.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, man.
You. Okay.
Turn it up
All
a
right.
little bit.
Let's go. This gives me
all right.
European vibes, but it's okay.
Mario Karts, but it's cool.
We're gonna do it one more time. Oh, that's a lot of skill. Okay, well.
I'm
Okay.
Heaven. Can I be Heaven in this? I want to be Heaven. Okay. Hat Sorcerer has presented the game. First off, sidebar. The Hat Sorcerer has to be true to her heart. I did not prepare these notes today, but they fall under the Hat Sorcerer's qualification. It fit into my resume. I said, you know what? Let's share the bowl. You know what I'm saying? We can all be sorcerers. You know,
Yes,
we all have the
yeah,
power.
yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
you
I
know.
won't say all of us, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, not all. of us. You right. You fucking right,
Yeah,
cuz.
I'm gonna say all of us.
They
I won't say, look.
They talking about us. They
Oh,
talking about us.
but I will say something.
Yeah. I will say something.
They talking about us.
Okay, team.
Do the guests get to go first? Do the guests get to go first?
You know what? That's a great idea.
The
That's
guest
a
should
great
go
motherfucking idea.
The guest, yeah.
I knew that was gonna get pulled. One of these
Yeah, go
times.
ahead.
Shut the fuck up.
The guests, he should take that space.
You talking about
Yeah,
cuz?
that's
I don't give a shit. The
It's a
first-
long ass one. Give your best Jay-Z
No.
impression.
Oh,
shit.
wow.
You gotta
Oh,
beat
damn.
yourself.
Put it back.
Shaq
Okay,
back.
okay, so I'm sorry. Quick question. So,
The sorcerer did not give the
He
rules.
said,
And
Jesus.
take a
He
shot.
said, my light
Take a
skinned brother
shot.
don't know
Take a
everything.
shot.
I'll take a shot.
Take a shot.
Myself.
No. Sorcerer, take a shot. You didn't get the notes. You did not get
You
the
gotta
rules.
explain the rules.
You did not get a rule.
I fucked up too though. So.
I was just gonna say that all of you don't read any of them out loud. Only ones you read out loud is the one that says 2-player and 3 players. Only gonna be 2 of those in there.
Okay.
Everything else you read to yourself, and then you have
Let's
the
say it.
guess.
Do
Okay.
it out, whatever it is.
Everybody
Okay.
guess. You gotta guess it.
He said,
Okay,
don't
we'll do
trip.
it again.
Don't
Do it
trip.
again.
My bad, y'all.
Nah, that was these
Damn, that was
niggas
sounding like a
bad.
decent one too, but
It was.
Yeah, it was,
That
but
was-
unfortunately,
It
it wasn't gonna be for you, buddy. All
That was
right.
these niggas bad.
Heaven is cheating.
Always.
trying to look at my shit.
I be
Damn.
defending you.
All right, well.
I be defending you. Oh.
Okay.
It's my daddy.
It's that red
Okay.
flag.
That's my
again.
dad.
Okay, so
It's
this
that
one
red
like asked
flag.
me some shit though, but then like, all right, I'm gonna just say it. I'm
That
good.
nigga.
She don't play those. She'll let you know if it's a group game or it's one-on-one person.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
you explain your answer. You don't have to give
Yeah.
the delivery.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, well, between dating someone that has halitosis or dating someone that has herpes.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
pick.
Okay. So would you rather? That's when you do.
I don't know what halitosis is.
So halitosis.
That's that like no
Halitosis.
matter
Like you can't get rid of it. If you
like
brush
you
it.
Dragon
can't
breath.
like
Dragon
is I know somebody like that for real. Like
There's no way to get rid of it.
So
and
read it. You can
low
read that
key,
one.
you
Read
would
that one
think
out.
that the automatic answer would be herpes, but if you know what halitosis is, it's just kind of up in the air. Look at
Okay. So
Okay.
So that one we did out loud. So
That one,
So
yeah.
it's, would you rather date someone that has halitosis or date someone who has herpes? Pick one and tell us why. Or Drew.
So that one.
So-
So these are our would you rather, and I have put some would you rather's in there because these are quite interesting, and I would love to see people's opinions on them. So halitosis, like they said, is where that breath is. No matter what the fuck they do, no matter how much they brush, how much gum they eat.
Seen them brush their
That
teeth.
I mean, you've seen them brush their
Don't
teeth,
work it.
and
And
it's
to
like
make
it's
it
like
better,
a medical issue.
this bitch is bad.
Medical.
It's a
issue.
medical
She's a
issue.
bad
In both cases, they gotta be bad.
Yeah.
It's just you're
So,
picking the herpes.
so would you rather kiss some hot ass breath every day, no matter how much, or would you just go ahead and hit some herpes? Herpes.
Pause.
All right, but
Can I say something real quick before you get your answer?
yeah.
First off, have some knowledge, people. Herpes is not always the worst case scenario that is branded to
true.
be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you only can transfer herpes when you having an outbreak. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, closed
There's
sore is
times you
herpes.
wouldn't
What
see
is you
shit,
saying? Like, it's a
honestly.
form of
Yeah,
herpes.
but I'm
You
talking
know
about
what
the
I'm
pussy herpes.
Right.
All right.
We are. We're definitely talking about.
But it's still, you're not gonna get sick all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could live with somebody.
Take a shot for me.
We're on the same page. They were really trying to make this really
Man,
very
you
light.
couldn't fuck with
Not
it.
like it's not light. I'm not talking about the light one. I'm talking about the heavy one. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna be
Alright.
honest though. There's no way if you knew somebody had this shit going into it, that you would have never probably started dating them. But if you started, the shit was going smooth, and like you had to, like, you're hypothetically one's got one of these. Damn, they're both could be fucked in a way. Like,
Come on.
I guess I would say herpes if it was gonna be committed relationship, because then it's like, what the fuck do I give a fuck if I got herpes? We're both gonna have herpes together, but I'm with a bad bitch for the rest of my life. Then I'm choosing herpes, and we can have herpes together. But
And we can.
Okay, so
I just want to point this out.
he said, "Hey, this
Hi.
Having stank breath is a fucking disease.
but the fact that she has
I
herpes,
would say
probably
heaven
means she
stank breath. I'm
cheated.
like, heaven.
No, having.
having."
Hey,
uh,
Can I get this eye booger or you want to
Oh,
get it?
shit.
I'm sorry.
Taj said, "Hey, shout out to Taj. Hey,
Shout out
Taj."
to Taj.
But so you picking herpes?
If I knew it could be a committed thing, then I'd say. But then again, I'm saying herpes probably means she cheated in the past or some shit. Like, 'cause how did you? That's not true though, because
Come
anybody could get
on.
it.
So it's
Dog
really.
want to be. What you gonna do?
I'm trying to think. Of
I
all
need
the
a clear one. I'm gonna become
I need
we
clear.
Alright.
You
clear.
do a shot, my nigga. 'Cause
Do
I
a
don't know
shot.
what you're doing.
We need a clear one. You got to pick one. So would you rather?
I think we're farther enough along. Ain't there medications and shit?
Ah,
to
this
balance
nigga
out herpes
decided. He really trying to figure it
I
out.
think herpes is the choice, but I don't know about bad breath all 24/7, bro. How can you, bro? You talking next to me and shit, like.
I just want to let motherfuckers
Oh, it's
know.
a bad thing. Like,
Having
you know what I'm
stank-
saying?
It's COVID,
COVID, social distancing, COVID,
It's bad. It's either
It's-
that or you're
it's
hitting doggy.
worse,
all the time.
sir,
I'm hitting dog
than
balls.
dealing with herpes. First of all, listen. Let's clear this shit out the way. Do you, and that just goes to show that hygiene is something serious. And if you don't have it, look here, that make a nigga mad.
There is medication that suppresses herpes to a point where it's not even transferable, but you can't
Wow.
smell it.
Wow.
You can't smell it. So I would side
But,
with
Yeah,
herpes.
yeah.
exactly.
Oh.
I mean,
That's what I'm feeling.
but like for real though, because you know,
My nigga said herpes. Herpes your answer.
hey,
Herpes and
because if you think about it,
when you
bruh,
said all that, I'm saying herpes on the outside.
Okay, so we have. What was your answer? What was the answer?
Herpes on-
So you gonna do have herpes? And you rather
real
have
nigga shit.
That's
this
real nigga shit.
Okay.
First of all,
Okay.
I want to let niggas know this the realest shit this nigga done said being light skinned.
Bro, this nigga.
Being light skinned, nigga. On the show, on the complex, the realest shit this nigga done said being light skinned on the show.
Taj, you gonna say?
I just want to show we
Taj
changing racist on the
He
show.
said you can't smell it. Yeah, you can't. Well, I'm okay.
Man, look here.
I
Well,
guess
Because
y'all
that
are.
would be one thing if you could get like the bad breath is like, okay, from 3 to 6 or some shit, you know, that's when it's happening.
He said part time, but no, this shit full time, 24/7.
Damn.
That's
No matter what.
And don't forget that smells are nostalgic. They create like a nostalgia too. So you stuck with that for the rest of your. It's
You
mentally
be fucking.
Damn.
That's
So
drug.
okay. Quick question
You
before we move
almost
on.
might
Can you get a
forget
mute?
that
Can you
it's
get
there.
like a mute to the smell? Can you be like, I don't even smell
No,
it anymore?
no, it ain't because I'm gonna tell you why. It's not like it's not. I'm gonna tell you why.
Nah, you're right.
It's not like a rule, bro. Listen, when you, I remember vividly. One day I was at church and we had to pray. First of all, my mama was one of them people. We went to church, Bible study, choir rehearsal, Sundays and shit,
And
all the
Tuesdays.
time, every time. So one day, bro, I got matched up with this motherfucker, bro. I'm talking about this nigga. This nigga breath smell horrible. I'm talking about and in church
Yes.
and your breath stinking.
Yes.
That's the worst type of fucking shit because I gotta focus on God. And I'm trying not to focus on this nigga. And he whispering.
Oh,
You realize
he's
and-
a little bit of air. He like
it was a point I just stopped praying. This motherfucker, the pastor saying, don't stop, keep praying. I said, I can't go no motherfucker. That motherfucker said, don't stop, keep going. I said, I can't do this shit no more. You realize that shit happened when I was 10 years old.
Damn.
Burned.
I ain't forgot that shit since, and I ain't forgot that smell since.
Yeah, same here.
And that's what I'm saying. You don't never forget that shit. That
I had
shit
to
that
sing-
stick with you. That's a distinctive
Smell.
something that's
Distinctive. I like that
you ever
word.
had
I
like
had to
somebody
sing
with
with
a
somebody.
scent?
I had to sing somebody
Somebody
with a
with a
choir.
scent?
What that?
Like no bullshit, a scent. You ever had
He
some
said,
like
I
fuck
don't
with
even
somebody
like
with a
church the
scent
same. I do that.
and you can't get rid of that scent?
I'll be honest, I've only had it like
That's what it is.
very like rarely, but I know what you're talking about. Like it was just like I knew to get away from that person quick, like type shit, because I just smelled it. I'm like, this couldn't be like this
You
is
do,
not regular
it-
type
Like
shit.
roach spray to me triggers me. Like if I smell roach spray, it triggers me right back to childhood to where
Roach
we
spray.
needed roach spray. Like in my
He
life,
said-
we needed roach spray. That shit was traumatic.
You automatically.
So I smell that shit, I go right back to that shit. Like, oh shit,
Hey,
no more time in my life.
So
Think about-
if you meet a woman and you walk in her house, you smell like roach spray. You know.
Oh shit, it's over.
He said,
Literally, it's over.
he said, I'm not putting my clothes in this flow.
No.
I'm gonna fuck you with my pants on.
Right. I remember
my
having
drawers
to
on.
come home and actually put bags outside, and shit got stolen because I was put outside. So roaches, my mother don't bring that shit in the house, kind of thing. I was like, well, damn.
Hey, gotta get
Well,
dressed
damn.
outside.
Outside?
Gotta get undressed
Well, damn.
outside.
I don't
What
want you to bring the roaches
mean?
home, so I stay over. at
Fucking
my
with
house
them
and-
right ass hoes.
It's just- oh, you know,
Fucking with them right ass bitches.
Wow, that's a woman.
I was
of
a kid
conviction.
then, so
I
yeah.
fuck with that. I fuck with
He
that.
said, and the
Wow.
bitches, and the bitches
Right
be
there,
on
yeah.
it too. They act like you ain't finna come fuck, like bitch, like
You ain't finna come fuck.
Okay.
I got a couple roaches.
Fuck them
You ain't
roaches.
finna come fuck.
you ain't never seen a couple of
Yeah,
roaches.
okay.
Red flagging,
Red-
red flagging, the whole red
a couple of
flag.
roaches.
Plenty of
3,000.
company over there.
Oh baby, he said, bitch, they already fucking. He said, what you need me for? What you need me for? He said, you don't need me.
Correct. Bro, get your
But if
man.
it's not,
Get your
If
man.
it's not, I'd rather don't read it out loud. I mean, would you rather?
Yeah.
If it's not that, don't read it out loud.
You learn from light skin.
All right, thanks. Hey, yo, B, let me tell you, yo,
Jay-Z.
that bitch, she meant nothing to me. You see the you do the things you do, you know.
You
know what I
ugly
mean?
as a bitch, dog.
You know,
What
hey
the-
yo, you know it's
Hey,
the
yo.
rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, that nigga Dame,
Yeah.
you know, that
yeah.
nigga Dame, you know, I just wanted the fame. Look at that.
That was great. That was solid as a bitch. That was solid as a bitch. I knew exactly who you were.
Good, okay.
He put JC's right on top. Like, damn, nigga.
You
I
got
can
real-
fuck with that.
What the
She got a checking
fuck?
nigga.
Helping the letter P out right now.
Oh, ain't this a bitch?
Heaven, what-
Motherfucker,
No,
dirty.
Evan got that P on her herself.
She said a dirty
Evan in the competition right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Heaven, some-
dirty
Evan in the competition right now.
Oh, God. Damn, I would pick the thick ones.
dirty
Fine!
Dog, I saw the first two letters. I'm like, what you mean? What you mean, Trey?
Oh,
What you mean, Trey?
oh, God.
What you mean, Trey?
Oh, my
Hey, I'm finna
God.
kidnap that bitch. She'll come back. Okay. Hey,
Can I
beautiful.
pick another one?
Oh, girl, I thought she was a letter P for a minute. I thought she was a letter P for a minute, girl. Girl, I thought she was a
Okay.
letter P.
That nigga must be having turn anyway, though. You know, right?
explode. I want to hear your response on this. Go ahead,
Oh,
explode.
wow.
I can't wait till it's like once it's all over.
So
the
you are you are Travis Scott after Afterworld, and you were at a press conference, and I have to pick two players to be reporters, and they have to ask me questions, and I have to make sure my answers are funny or off the drip.
Come on with it. Come on. I volunteer.
I'm
I volunteer.
I don't even know how this nigga sound.
I volunteer.
I want to do it.
Oh wow!
Come on. We got
Okay.
I didn't pick them, but they want to pick.
So, Mr. Scott, when you were humming after the body was being carried, walk me through your thought process. I believe that's how it went. Go ahead.
I just felt like Kylie and I was having a problem. So I didn't even notice the body, to be honest with you.
Because you miss your grandma.
So is it that you
What-
didn't
what-
care to notice the body, or that this person was white?
What you mean, dog? What you mean, dog?
If it was a black person,
I definitely
would you have
I
would have
definitely would've-
noticed
I
it?
definitely wouldn't have noticed. Either
You would
know.
you would have noticed.
Mr. Scott.
You would have.
Mr. Scott, keep
Is
that
that
train of
what
thought.
you're saying?
Mr. Scott,
Yes.
I have a question. I have a
What's
question.
What's up?
How much money did you? What was the dividends at the end? What did you gain?
I mean, 32.
How much?
32 million. But
32
Wow.
million not
What did you give to
to
the people?
ignore.
What did you give to the people? The 8 people dead. What did you contribute
what they
to the
did,
32 million?
they did. So what would I contribute?
Mr. Scott, those are all the questions I have.
There-
Thank you.
And there
Thank you
you
very
have
much.
it, folks. Your very own Travis
Mr.
Scott.
Scott,
the
thank
one you own.
very-
He said the one you love so much. You know what? I fuck with that. He said that was no fucks given.
Did I do okay?
He
Did I
said,
do all right?
he said, "Now your endorsement's gone, nigga.
Your endorsement's gone,
Your
nigga.
endorsement's gone,
Your
nigga."
endorsement
He
gone.
said,
I'm
"But
sorry.
like real nigga level."
I've never met
The
people.
nigga blamed it
Oh,
on
no.
Kylie.
I never.
Your endorsement's gone.
I never met a celebrity that said it's actually the venue's fault. I never people. I've never people see people bouncing back and forth. Like that's the first for me. That's the first that shit for me. I don't know about y'all.
It's definitely
I'm
not
just saying.
Travis's fault. Like it's
I didn't feel like it was. Like you definitely
Organizing.
know beforehand that
First
they
of
even
all, I felt like them
No.
niggas was sacrificing they.
Oh my
before the
God.
concert even
Them
started,
niggas
was
they went over
sacrificing theyself
precautions
on
and
their
safety
own.
things that they needed to address before they even went off. The police was there was like, my nigga, this shit is not safe. You gonna fuck it up?
Exactly. They weren't
And then-
prepared for that shit.
Yeah, but he still allowed it to go on.
Who?
Travis did. I know for a
Well, I
fact he was
guess
brought
at
to
the end of the day,
attention.
he does kind of have executive shit.
You have
because he
executive
put the
shit.
show on in this.
Yeah,
case,
you
doesn't
know
he?
what you know what the hell. You
I guess
should
maybe
be.
he is responsible. Shit.
No, but let me
ain't
tell
there a
you though,
production
real
company,
shit though,
that
real
he, like,
shit. I
hired
tell
to
you
do it?
like this. I tell you like
Nigga,
this.
it's security
No.
there.
Let me say this. Because when we was teenagers coming up, and when niggas said
We
when
had
they
that
get
shit. We
18,
had that
guess
shit.
what? Niggas was grown, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if you
Hey,
above
Can I ask you a
18,
question? Did y'all see that video of that one girl that's climbing on the ladder? She was like, "There's dead bodies. They're dying. They're dying.
Well,
They're
so I know a
dying."
couple of my homies that were there, and I was asking them like, how was the actual atmosphere? Like, was it as like the videos and shit? Or maybe
Nah, baby
they
out there
said
dropped
honestly,
his,
like
he
it
dropped
was a
his whole
great
life.
time. The whole
He dropped some some
Right.
buffalo sauce and shit, and that's how I do outside because I could see if they was okay. Maybe mainly the buffalo sauce, but it was.
If you
I
don't get
just-
your
bunch of them.
hell for
Captain
love.
Satan,
But,
So
He said no. First of
So
all,
it's actually a good
all
environment the whole time,
somebody said that I guess some of the incidents was before the show.
so
It
many
was
instances.
before.
I don't think
If
he
that's
Them
really
what-
niggas
if
is
that's going on
suckers.
before the show,
Then probably
how
what
did you
happened.
proceed?
See,
That's
see,
what
now
I'm
hold on.
saying.
If
Like,
it happened
how do you
before the show,
proceed?
probably some rock band that got up there and shit.
So
Stars,
rock band.
so some rock band people got up there and shit. Listen here. Now let's be real about this, because you black now, you light skinned now. We can talk about this now because that was your afterlife.
Yeah.
And this is your shit. But I gotta
Go ahead.
keep it 100. I gotta keep it real.
What?
What is the shit with with people for real? Because I
You're
feel
talking
like
about
if
mosh pit shit.
yes, like
Bro,
now
I don't
listen.
even understand. That's a different
Like-
white people.
Now-
I
now
never was
listen.
that kind of white.
Now listen though, for real. I feel like if you above 18, nothing should persuade you to be anything, nothing to persuade you to do anything.
And this might
And
say
especially at a concert. Now listen, at a concert, you lean with it, rock with it, 1, 2 step, do what you do. But I feel like niggas sacrificing themselves, people passing out over shit they doing. That's just a little extreme for me to be just blaming
Yeah.
one motherfucker on
Well,
and not
yeah.
blaming the
And-
people
and-
there.
And another
Nobody like I get it. Okay, we can say it's subliminal messages and the shit like this and all that shit. But if you ain't believing in that shit, then that shit had no effect on me. I'm not going to a fucking rock concert and jumping off a goddamn 80-foot goddamn banister because I'm at a Led Zeppelin fucking
Type
concert.
shit.
You know what I mean? I'm not slapping.
Well, you're black.
I'm not slapping a bitch just because I'm at a Too Short concert.
Type
Well, I don't
shit.
know
That's
about that. I
all
don't know
I'm
about that. I don't know about that.
I mean, that's a little different.
Depends on the
Little
concert.
different.
right?
Little
I'm
different.
gonna help you
Little
out.
different.
Now, what the
You know
conversation?
what I mean?
but
What's
I
my
really-
favorite word? A
Okay,
bitch gonna come out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But all I'm saying is you should have that much control, especially not to sacrifice yourself.
Well, it's definitely a personal. There's got to be personal accountability if you went there, like what you were doing. But
Well-
at the end of the day, there's some responsibility on the event. I don't think it was some satanic worshiping shit. That
You-
you guys-
If you go to
Well,
a
well,
Tyler
well,
the
the
Creator concert,
comments
you
said-
know what type of concert you're going to.
What-
If you go to Eminem concert, you know what type of concert you're going to.
Right.
If you ain't prepared for the type of concert you want to go to, you don't need to be going to that motherfucker
Facts.
because clearly they weren't prepared for what the fuck
I just
concert
like
The
the
comment,
they
the
went
comment,
to.
the comment said, hold on. The
Rocky
comment
concert.
says that Travis was encouraging the fans to break in.
Oh.
So he was also encouraging the fans to break in.
I
Like
mean,
he knew they were at capacity. And he was
Then he
encouraging.
should have gave out some free motherfucking tickets.
I mean, but does that relate to breaking in? Does that relate to motherfuckers passing out and dying?
Yeah, it was
at
over
the-
capacity.
It was
Literally.
capacity.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
the problem was.
Okay,
No, but at the
okay.
end of the day,
So
you
niggas
probably will
trampling
be
each
partially
other.
liable.
So say niggas
Honorable.
trampling each other and not niggas
Honorable.
on this other shit. You know what I mean? Because niggas ain't say niggas was trampling each other. Niggas was breaking in. Niggas was talking about this nigga like he performing satanic rituals on this motherfucker. I need shit to be clear because I'm a clear individual. As you can see, how light I am.
He might be.
You know, I'm a very clear individual. I like shit to be clear. I don't like to read between lines because no, my lines that I read are straight. When I read a book, them lines are straight. They're not crooked or
You don't like-
anything.
you
Well,
don't
if
like-
he
you
was
don't like-
hyping people up, then he's probably somewhat liable.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Nigga said.
I
you
feel like
know,
everybody. I feel like
if
both
you
of them
was
were
I feel
liable.
like
I
his
feel like
job
the
is
venue was
to-
reliable. And I
You
feel
think
like
he's
Travis.
satanic though?
Who?
Yeah. You think he was doing?
I
some
don't-
sacrifices
I don't
and
know.
shit? I don't think it's that.
Uh,
severe. I think it was
well,
just bad.
I
No,
don't
you know what
I
it
don't
is.
know.
You know what it is.
We
I think.
sacrificing motherfuckers.
No, I don't necessarily think, but I think it's like this. People take shit and run with it. So
Right.
I think when motherfuckers get hyped up, it's just shit in their mind. Like,
Right. That's the
like,
extreme viewpoint
like
of
you ever
this.
just
the case.
like I actually seen this. A person like it didn't have nothing to do what was going on, but a person just was doing something that was just, you know how a person just do something or say something that has nothing to do with what's going on, but they believe this shit to the core, believe what they doing.
Yeah.
And I believe that some people just geek themselves up that much that they just believe what they say or believe what they doing. And you know, and that be that. Grow the fuck up. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
All right,
It's
let's
over.
go on topic. Let's go on the topic.
Girl, you ain't go.
Trying to finesse out of that.
You should have been
Him
slowing down
and be, try,
sipping
him and
that
be
shit.
trying the fuck out of shit.
That's her daddy in her.
What
That's
is
her
going
motherfucking
on?
That red
father.
flag.
If it's not a rather or it's not a group one, don't read it out loud.
Or it's not a good one. They're all great.
I mean, a group one. I mean,
A group one.
is it group or would I rather? Okay. Well,
Okay,
go ahead and do your
let's do it.
impression, Shawty.
It's crazy. I just watched this whole fucking series.
Okay, good.
quiet.
Okay.
I don't want no hints. Go.
I know it's 1,020,000 mother loving series.
And talk.
Oh, fuck my asshole.
Yep.
No. Okay, I got it. Who you with? Okay, so this is crazy. I can't do that.
Who you with? Bernie
Is that
Mac?
I don't know who you are.
Okay,
I need her.
You with?
Okay, I got you. Let's see next one. Doggone Vanessa or America. Don't you think that niggas should start being shit again? Or America, don't you think niggas should start being red flags again? Or America, don't you think?
Bernie Mac.
Ah,
It's Bernie Mac.
Okay.
It's Bernie Mac.
okay,
It's
heaven.
Bernie Mac.
She said,
What
who
part?
you
What part
Ugly
triggered
ass.
you? What part triggered you? The red flag?
America.
He said,
Oh my God!
America.
she is a
Yeah,
fool.
it's the-
What
it's
triggered
the
you? The red
screen shot.
Now,
flag.
who you with?
Who you
Now,
with?
I started to say that, but I started to say Lil Jon too.
No.
He said, "Cause you know what I mean. Who you with? You know what I mean."
Nope.
She said she.
What
Hey,
triggered
she
you,
said what
Craig?
triggered you? The red
What
flag.
trigger you? The red flag?
You're a
No,
clown.
I kind of want to do it. Hat Sorcerer wants to do another one.
I mean, we
Okay,
going around all again. We got.
Oh no, you're the
No,
game.
she-
I'm the
yeah,
sorcerer.
She's a sorcerer.
All right,
We
let's
can
go.
do that. We can do that.
Corey, you gotta be careful now.
Uh
Careful.
I'm moving.
I'm trying to grab all of them.
oh.
Is it would you rather or a group
Oh
one,
man.
or is it a
All right, hold on. Let me think
No,
if I
he
can-
can't share that on
let me think if I can even do this on.
yeah?
Yeah, try it.
Yeah, come on, Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, light skin. Come on, white Mike.
Bro,
Hold on. You know what? I'm
Come on,
this is too hard.
light
bro.
skinned Mike.
light skin Mike.
Respect the change.
If you don't
of race.
get your, he said, "Come on, white." But he said,
Light skin Mike.
I'm just gonna drink on this one. Look.
Ha!
Let me.
Read it to us where you, since you
All
gave
right,
up.
let's say give us your best Whitney Houston impression without
Oh,
telling the group who you
we're
are.
making
Like
it-
you never would have guessed who I am, bro.
I want to hear. I want to ride. I want to hear.
He ain't
That's
been
all-
light
that's all
skinned
it's
that
really
long.
gonna be.
He ain't been like-
He ain't been light
Yeah.
skinned. He just got light skinned on his show. He ain't been light skinned that long to do
No,
a
my,
Whitney
my
Houston
vocals
impression.
aren't there yet, bro.
He said to do
I
a
would've
Whitney
got
Houston
that. I would've
impression.
got that.
You would have ate
That was
that.
the
that was
I
You
would've ate
definitely
that
ate
for
that
y'all.
one.
Definitely.
I would've
You
ate
would
that
have
up
never
for
guessed who I was. I'd have been looking stupid.
I would've ate that. Cause I
He
had.
said, I'm gonna just drink.
I'm
Finish
not
it.
sure.
'Cause you a
Okay,
loser.
go ahead,
All right.
Mr. Mickey Murdoch.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
I got something there for you too, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Got something that you're gonna enjoy. Yeah. I'll be get it though. What this one? He got
This
this
was
on.
a little long.
Is it a group or would you rather?
It's a thinker.
I can't even see that far cheap. That's crazy. I can't even cheat. I know
Got the glare on and shit.
Bro, right?
Okay, fuck it. Put on the beat, and you and another player must make a song up about having asthma. The song must be a man, and it must be good, or you will have 2 shots.
Let me see that again. Let me see that.
Uh,
Ooh, can I do this?
he got to pick. He got to pick his player.
That's kind
So do you have?
Okay.
Mr. D, can you give us a beat, please?
I'm gonna do this.
Oh yeah, who you gotta pick? Who you want to pick?
Oh
for this?
yeah, you know what? Cause
Who you wanna pick for
if
that?
we
I can
fail,
relate to
if
this.
if,
I
if
can
my
relate to
partner
this.
fail,
You're both
we
gonna take-
Hey,
doing
y'all
2
see
shots
Tyler Jenner on
each.
this YouTube?
So
I
so
like
you
that.
already
Friend
know.
Astro World.
You already know my light skinned nigga Corey. I'm picking him. And we finna rip this. And we finna rip this about asthma for the next minute.
I got something to say about
Minute.
it.
Put on the beat, and we gonna rip this shit about asthma for the next minute right quick.
I'm saying my verse for asthma.
It has to be a minute, and it has to be a minute. It has to be approved, and it has to be good.
Has to be good.
At the end, I'm still saying my verse for
And we have to talk about you having that.
Craig, show me your
Asthma.
pen.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. There we
Yeah,
go.
I
There
can
we
fuck
go.
with that.
I can fuck with that.
I
Hey,
fuck with that hard.
I want to shout out all the gym teachers that made me run when I had my heart condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When them motherfuckers ain't believe me. Hey, this for y'all. Yo, listen. Back then, all I needed was an inhaler. Nah, nigga got braver. Listen, I had to run upstairs. Goddamn, man, the nigga got crazy. Now listen, I was breathing nigga out my chest. And goddamn, dog, man, wish they was under arrest. See, it felt like I had a vest on. People up in here, dog, had to roll on. See, I had asthma real bad, had a heart condition. But the motherfucker didn't care, didn't listen. See, I was light-skinned, so they just didn't shed no pity on me. Now you see, now I gotta pass it to my other light-skinned nigga. So he can tell you how I be. Cause having asthma, nigga, ain't no joke, man. Goddamn, nigga gotta breathe and choke.
You heard what he sung? I only got one lung. It feel like it. I can't breathe. Yeah, now you see I'm sitting on the team, but I'm on the bench. I can't run in the game. I got no legs. I got no breath. Yeah, I'm about to take you to my chest. Now I'm about to take a test.
What you
I'm
talking
about to
about?
pass out. That's the best. It was all the breeze.
Pause. What's the time on that?
What they talking about?
What's the time where that red dot stop at?
Oh, 127.
All right.
Ah!
That's
Y'all
right.
putting that-
What?
Made a nigga wish I had asthma.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was all just breeze.
Asthma is cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even want that shit. Look,
Asthma awareness in this motherfucker. On
Wow.
the
You got the
complex.
two right motherfuckers.
I
You got
did.
Tyler Miller
I just feel like I just feel like
Baby.
I just want to thank God because God's been with me today. Cause I made all of this up at the last minute, and I just want to thank the Lord for
Y'all see my Diddy though?
this,
I have Diddy once again.
being with me.
me.
If you don't get your
If
if you don't get your
I fuck with that Murdoch. Mr. Theme Song.
Mr.
came
Theme
out.
Song.
saying.
Mr. Theme Song.
Motherfucking
saying.
name.
I mean, he got the right guy. Look at you. Wow.
Got the right
I'm proud
motherfucking
of my
character.
man. Drop a bomb for this nigga,
Drop
man.
motherfucking bombs,
Where
both
my
of them.
bomb? Where is my
That shit was hot, bro.
That was hard as a bitch.
That was hard as fuck, yo. Y'all heard going nuts.
No, y'all remember the last one you made with my brothers?
Serenade him. How can I?
Duh.
That one was fire too, yeah.
I can't do this. I ain't never heard a real somebody.
Alright, give it here.
And I know the group.
Yes, it's all good. It's all good. No, it's cool. He knows it's good.
No. I'm so glad.
Swear to God.
No.
Swear to God. Don't know this.
No.
What did it say? Oh yes,
Yeah. Bitch, you got it. Bitch, you got that one. The bag's closed.
Hey.
Bitch, the bag's closed.
Can I look up some lyrics?
No, bitch, you better use your fucking memory. No, the bag's closed.
I only know like one song.
Okay, roll the word.
And you better
You
do
better.
know.
Oh, what's that one song?
You motherfucking know it. This one is for the boy. Stop playing.
I don't
So
know that song.
You're bullshitting.
I know.
she got, you know which one she
You know
got.
which one she fucking got.
You know which one she got.
Bitch, I'm glad you got that one.
She got
It's
your
perfect.
mom.
Okay.
She got your other mom, your rap mom.
And
What's
you can't
that?
Google shit, or I'll punch you in the chest.
Can I look
You finna
up?
drink?
No,
You finna
no,
drink?
no,
I'm gonna give
no.
you a nasty shot if you have to do this.
Ooh, fuck nasty. Ooh, no.
Damn, she couldn't wait to get.
Fuck me, fuck
Damn.
me. No. I'm about to get this. Give me 2 seconds to think of a
All
song.
right, okay, all right. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds, 35.
Yeah, give her. Yeah.
I'll
You're a
give
good
35.
20. You're a good 20.
Bogus. Damn, she is not playing with your ass.
You ain't messing with no average bitch. Bop, bop.
Yeah.
No. Y'all
I
said
need some more.
y'all said a chorus. That was the chorus.
No, that was the first 3
Oh, that was the
lines.
verse.
No,
That was 3
that
lines,
was
Heaven.
3 lines.
That was 3
Baby, I know
lines.
exactly what verse you
Heaven,
was
that has to
saying.
be
You
a
ain't
verse.
no
A
average
verse.
bitch. Bop, bop.
A
a
verse.
verse, Heaven. Did you
Or
say
a
she ain't
chorus
messing with no
or
ass?
something.
And you said it wrong too. You said pop, pop. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you saying? Like,
Oh my god.
First off, I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know. I don't know what that is.
I don't get it.
I couldn't tell
I don't
you.
get it.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you.
What's the song when she was like?
Damn.
Oh.
I just feel like you should take a
Bitch,
take that
it's gonna
shot.
be a
Take
nasty
that
one.
shot, Heaven.
It's gonna be a nasty one.
She's fucking said shit.
I got that boom, 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 boom bass.
Finish it.
Boom,
Finish
boom,
it.
boom, boom, boom,
Megan
boom,
Stop.
Trainor?
No, sing it with love.
Okay.
Sing it with
Okay.
love. I'm not going like that. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, put it together.
I
I got that boom, 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 boom bass.
Megan Trainor?
That's what I thought it was.
Exactly. Bitch, you failed. You failed. Yeah, like identify this.
Ain't that the
Megan
bitch that
Trainor.
say no trouble? That
Bastard is Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
That's a damn.
Yeah,
shame.
damn shame.
Nah, you gotta take
That's
a
a
drink to that one.
damn shame.
I was being an asshole, but I know what she was
Have
saying.
you got to finish all
On the
that?
first
I
one.
mean,
She gotta take
Heaven,
a
what's
drink to
sometimes
that
she
one.
not?
Have you got to finish all
She
that?
got to
Y'all
take
know
a
I
drink.
don't never vote for her for nothing. So
I
it's
know,
like,
I know,
yeah.
and that's it's so ironic that you would pick her and she would get that one. It's ironic. But it's
Kevin, I want
okay.
to see you choke on that motherfucking shot.
It's okay though.
That's
I got a lot of stuff, and this shot not gonna be one of them. You hear me?
Oh. Well,
To the head.
Oh.
Now that's what we call a red flag that can turn
There
into a
we go.
green. Looking at his.
A green for yes.
Oh my
9-month bid.
Go.
Oh my god.
All of it. Go on.
All of you are sick people. All of you are really
You
sick
get a taste.
people.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
All right.
And a luxury shot, nigga.
Is okay.
Top.
And I'm the last one. I gotta go. I got
Ooh.
one more, I guess,
Ooh.
and then we get to our top.
Oh, I gotta
Okay.
drive too. Ooh, this nasty. Ooh.
I'm hoping I get a good one. Let me
Ah,
see.
so wait, my car.
Ah, dang. Dang. Dang, that fell back
She
in.
is a fool.
Dang.
Wow. And I actually wanted to do that one. I wanted to do that one.
Dang, that
though.
one fell back in though. Damn.
Nicki Minaj, you
That's
should have did
fucked
that
up,
one.
man.
You could've won that one.
Wow.
You could have won a Nicki
Fuck that,
one.
man.
The Nicki one.
It fell.
Wow. And
Y'all give me a verse.
I
I
feel
should
like-
for one.
Huh?
Nicki Minaj verse.
I
What's
mean,
common?
what verse do you want?
What's common?
I just feel like why did the one I wanted to pick?
Oh, damn, it fell. What you hate when that
What's
happens?
common?
Oh, I think yours
Boom,
is
boom,
here.
boom, 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 boom,
Wow.
bass.
I was thinking she made that other bass song.
No,
and
they
I was
ain't.
like,
You ain't
I
grabbing
don't
it
even
right.
know who
You're
she's
not
at.
grabbing it right. You're not grabbing it right. You gotta grab it.
Wow, this is not what I'm
You gotta
going to
grab it
do,
right.
though. I
gotta
didn't
grab
want
it
this
right.
one, though.
So you gotta grab it right. So that's the rules. So
This is some unbelievable shit.
sorcerer said you gotta grab it right.
This is some shit. This is some
Go
bullshit
ahead.
for me.
Go ahead. Do what does it say on there? I don't even know. Go ahead. Just
That's
do
after
it.
the
I
impersonation.
don't even know. Just do it. Just do
Impersonation.
it.
Okay, let me see.
I got impersonation, y'all.
Philip is good.
Craig! I got impersonation, y'all. Stop. Pause.
Take that
Sorcerer.
shot.
Sorcerer said.
Okay, here we go. I'll check.
They done it for you. Let me just-
I know. They disrespectful as hell. Okay, let me see. Okay. She said.
Go ahead.
All right, Bobby Brown, the king of R&B. The king of R&B. Bobby, Christina, Ronnie, Crystal.
Hey. And I need more. I need a little more. I don't know who it is. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Yeah.
That's it. He said that's the one. He said that's the one.
Should stay.
Go shoot.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
No, do that one liner.
Do
Do that
the
one
shoot.
liner.
Do the
Do
shoot.
that one liner. No, do that one liner.
No, the levitating sound. That happened.
Y'all are irritated. Why did y'all make me do that?
Nobody
Sound like you were
shoot.
levitating.
Why did y'all make me do that? And why?
That was
That was good, bro.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
See, I would have butchered.
that wraps up our last tag game, and we're going to be moving on to the topic.
We're moving on to the top. Let's go ahead and get to the.
Craig, I'll let Craig introduce the topic.
We're introducing today our get
red flag.
the red flag.
Red flag.
The red flag.
All you niggas at this table.
For all you pimps and tricks
You don't got no
looking at.
Or if you having an outbreak right now, if you do, it ain't my business.
Look how quick I am. Let me go ahead and get
Red flag it up.
Shut the
Red
fuck
flag
up.
it up.
Break it up. Break it up. I've dated so many red flags, I just don't even know how to count anymore. So,
literally?
I mean, I don't know at this point. I mean, am I my own red flag? Are you your own red flag?
Let me keep it real.
Are you your own red flag? Please. let's
I
talk
done
about
dated red flags, done been a red flag,
My
done
mama
threw
was
the
a red flag, my
then
grandma-
caught the red flag. Now,
this nigga.
Said caught the red flag.
This nigga.
Can you go
Okay.
into detail?
Please elaborate.
Pin
please.
that one, brother. Pin that one.
now red flags. Red flag. Let's
How
just.
you catch a red flag? Just
Shit.
You know what? You
Be
catch
available.
you catch a red flag being somewhere you ain't supposed to fucking
A
be
sneaky link.
doing something you ain't supposed to be fucking doing. That's how you catch a red flag.
Jeez.
What are
That's
some
how you catch
characteristics of some red flags?
You know what?
Heaven.
Like, I mean,
Honestly, if I got your phone number, you a red flag because there's no way we should be this compatible. So if I'm texting you, I'm calling you, you a red flag. Just know that, but I love you.
if
can't even be compatible with you not.
Do you hear me?
Ugly as hell.
No, if you're no.
Single life.
No, I got some good. If you're Aries, you're a red flag. If you're Leo, you're a red flag. Let's see. If
Leo
you
are red flags.
are a dreadhead, you're a red flag.
Damn. Bro.
If you're bald headed, you're a red flag.
Damn.
that
If
a
you're
bit.
bald-headed,
You're a red flag. I know I'm bald headed. I'm a red
Everyone
flag.
right now.
Let's see.
Damn.
If you're a singer, you're a red flag.
You just came for the whole
Hold
table.
the fuck up. What the fuck?
I
Oh, that was
prefer
rude.
to go with artists because you know that.
Oh, okay, you're right. If you are an artist in the artist
It's
industry,
a very terrible.
you're
It's a
red
very
flag.
terrible. What is the word? Industry. It's a hard industry.
No, I think the
Red
biggest,
flag.
the most red flags I ran into were like Aries and artists. Artists and red flag and Aries were the biggest red flags I've ever ran into.
Artistry.
Aries,
Aries.
Aries? Really?
Aries. What month is Aries? Remind me.
Aries are
Tell me.
April, like April.
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 Well, no, beginning of April. Yeah.
I should have knew that
That's a
shit.
fire
Anywho.
thing. Right?
Anywho,
Fire, yep.
you're not finna come at Aries like that. I feel like Taurus. You should have said Taurus. That's what you're thinking of.
Whoa.
And that's what this nigga is.
And Aries.
Oh,
And
damn.
Aries. You a
Whoa.
Taurus and dreadhead? Oh, you got
Whoa.
double.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Whoa.
Also, you forgot to mention
Nobody says-
Pisces
No.
and
Huh?
Gemini.
Who the fuck? Hold on. Who the fuck
Gemini
this bitch talking to?
Pisces
She
and
wanna fight.
Gemini
She-
are from the devil.
No,
She wanna-
Gemini-
she wanna
They were
fight.
delivered from
She
I
wanna
want to
fight.
no. See,
She wanna fight.
See,
From
we gotta
hell.
get to the real.
To curse us
If
to
we're gonna do that, we gotta get to the real.
the real.
Yeah.
Let's start off with them Sagittarius
And them Scorpions.
And them Scorpios.
hold
and them Scorpio. And let's start off with them dramatic ass Capricorns.
Obama, Scorpio.
I'm a Sagittarius. Excuse me, I'm a Sagittarius. I like to speak Russian. We are not toxic.
Oh,
Look
I'm a
here.
Scorpio. And I
Y'all
like
the
people
most
that are not
toxic.
toxic.
I'm Jay-Z. He's a Sagittarius too.
Toxic.
And there was a whole album made about that nigga.
Toxic.
You can't listen to it.
Y'all know
Toxic.
we still love him.
Do we? That
Yeah.
nigga shit on
Look here,
Beyonce.
I'm gonna tell you
We
one
have a
thing
50-50
about it.
love for him.
A
It's
Sagittarius,
it's
let me tell you. That
it's a-
sign right there, I'm gonna tell you the truth on that sign.
You better
What?
tread lightly.
I ain't
Tread
never, I ain't never loved nobody harder than I love that sign. But ain't nobody ever broke my goddamn heart than that motherfucking sign.
Them Sagittarius don't give a
She
fuck.
said-
shit.
she
Nigga
said-
said fuck
she
that
said-
shit.
I don't, you know, I don't.
No, wake up. Nigga said wake up. Y'all down here sucking dick. Wake up.
I'm
Wake
act-
up.
I'm actually
Wake
I'm
up.
actually sucking clitoriuses.
He said
But
no.
mind your business.
He said no. He said now there's some
I,
toxic
don't- I
individuals.
can't say he's lying. So shit. What am I gonna do? Shit. Okay, Chris. Craig said-
Okay.
He said no bullshit.
Craig said what he said.
No bullshit though. Let's get into some
Let's
let's get
get
into
into
some red flagging behavior. Red flagging behavior.
Go ahead, Scorpio. Go ahead,
You know
Scorpio.
what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Scorpio. To bring up the most horrible sign I've ever made.
This coming from an evil Satan sent person.
I'm in love with Scorpio, but they are just wow, my God. Oh my God.
You in love? That's all you got. Anyhow, so let me tell you some real flags y'all should be really fucking looking for. You know what I'm saying? The real ones. Okay? Because Drake a motherfucker Scorpio, you tripping. Anyhow, so let me tell you
Horrible
something.
human beings.
Let me tell you something. Look, y'all need to look for. You need to look for the red flag within your friends.
Yes.
Because you're around them more. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Damn.
love your parents and you spent the most time, like they spent the most time developing you, but you really engage with your friends on a day-to-day basis.
Oh
You know what I'm saying?
man.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the one that's giving you the most influence, that's where you have to be aware the most. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, bro, like you putting that energy on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like red flags are motherfucking shit that make you know the fuck better. You know what the fuck you should be doing. And you know what you should be
Wow.
hearing, what you should be not hearing. You know what I'm saying? Like, or what you should be around. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to that shit. The real thing with red flags is addressing them motherfuckers. And
Wow.
doing something about them. You know what I'm saying? That's the motherfucking talking point. You know what I'm saying?
That's the real talking point.
You
You know what I'm saying?
know
What you
what?
gonna do with this red flag when you see it in your motherfucking brain? Ding, 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 all this fucking shit.
Just to piggyback what you said on a
Piggyback.
red flag. Well, I am who I am. This is what I do. This is me type shit. That's red flag behavior. And
Yeah.
from friends and relationships too.
Yes.
I feel like, listen, change that shit. That's a red flag. Like just because a motherfucker will put up with it, don't mean a motherfucker have to put up with
Sure.
it.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And,
Like
and,
no
and,
cap.
and I feel like piggyback what you're saying, like you said, they put up with it, they don't mean they have to. It's like when you address another red flag is when you address it to somebody and bring the red flag to them, and they say that's not a red flag or that's not what that is. That's a red flag within
That's
themselves.
a red fucking flag.
If you bring up anything to anybody and they say and they try to like deflect it or don't have no
Yeah.
accountability about
Yeah.
it, it's that's a little bit of a red flag, bitch. You don't know how to take criticism or take anything like
When I
anybody
come
says.
at you, you
Yeah.
talk about somebody else.
Yeah,
not-
or some other
you
shit.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Trying to justify.
Yo, wow.
Justify.
We are not-
That's the word we
Motherfucker,
looking
we are not
for.
in the court of law. You ain't get to justify
He said
shit.
justify. That's what people they try to justify. Red flagging is justifying bullshit. It's justifying bullshit. And let me explain.
Explain that shit.
Justifying bullshit is justifying your friend bullshit too.
Yeah.
Even
Facts.
like for real.
Yeah,
like
facts.
Yes,
sometimes
man.
now listen. As niggas and as females, we got a written rule with each other, a hidden written rule. we got our friends back, no matter what the fucking case may
We
be.
shouldn't. but
Now,
okay.
now, we address friends in private, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But all in all, we got our friends back.
Yeah.
But I feel like it should be a line drawn because
Yes.
real shit. I've been in many situations where, nigga, this bitch know you lying. No, I'm lying. No, she see me, look in her eyes, lying.
Oh
Look
my
at
God.
you looking in my eyes, and we know it's a lie.
Oh,
And you put me in that situation for me to lie in front of your bitch, knowing she know you already lying, cause she know the truth anyway. So now she don't like me, and I ain't allowed in the house for no more than 5 minutes for 2 fucking weeks and shit.
Not every time she see me say, yo, nappy had a friend here.
Sound like an
Because now she mad at you a little bit, but she mad at me a lot. Red flag shit.
That's
That
Pause,
shit right
pause,
there.
Pause. Identify the red flags within yourself. He said you put me in a position to lie to you.
And she
You're a
already knew
goddamn-
the truth. That's red flagging after. First of all, she already knew the truth. She know me and you lying. But to order to keep up a lie, I gotta be in the lie. Red flag because you my nigga. I'ma have to go with you, but I'm looking at you like, yeah, we went to the motherfucking mall.
Looking at you
Why?
like, nigga.
Yeah, we was there all motherfucking day. All motherfucking day.
He said,
He
nigga.
said, looking at
He
you.
said, matter of fact, we didn't leave till it got dark. You know how I know? Because it was dark outside when we left.
He said, you know what? I'm looking at you like I don't want to hang
And
out with
she
you.
already know, your dumb ass. I told you, babe, we went to the motherfucking mall. I'm looking at you like, nigga.
Please. He said, please leave me in the car. Leave me in the car.
He said, you
I
know
I'm
what?
gonna stay in the car next time.
I'm going to wait outside for you. I'm going to see you again, Barbara.
Please,
Nigga
nigga.
No, he said 5
He
minutes.
said,
You got 5
he
minutes?
said, I'll meet your simple ass outside.
Leave me in the car.
He
cuz.
said red flagging. If you ever did that for your nigga, red flagging. And it's a red flag if you didn't notice your bitch already knew the fuck you was on bullshit. That's a red flag.
Okay, so to catch the red flag, if we ask you the question, we already know the answer. We don't see if we gonna lie.
We already 9 times out of
We already know
10.
the answer.
We already know.
We just asking.
You know-
if
you know-
lying about the shit.
And you know what's so funny is like it's like why lying is like a huge red flag. It's like you'll lie about some little ass
We
shit.
not Oprah, and we
Why
not Oprah
you
security.
would lie
We
about
can't
some
whoop your
big ass
ass,
shit.
bro.
If you lie about some shit like they like, it's just a white lie. I didn't go do. You may not even cheated. You may not even done bad. You just did a little simple ass. You went somewhere and you know I wanted to know type shit, and then you like I'm just gonna lie about it because I don't feel like telling them. That's a
No, I would like to honestly to be
Red
transparent.
flagging. That's
To
some
be-
red flagging ass
No,
shit.
to be completely transparent, I would like to call me a pink flag. You know, I'm kind of red, kind of white. You know, like I'm in the middle.
Girl,
That's red. If that's not the most red flagging and
Don't make me
shit
goddamn butt
I
crack.
done heard.
How you have to categorize
Oh,
yourself?
dang.
I'm just saying, like,
If that's
hear me
not the
out.
most-
Hear me
by the
out.
way, I'm not
Hear me
there.
That
out.
motherfucker said I'm dying red flag. He said I'm a dying red flag.
This
Hear me
bitch,
out.
this bitch,
I'm
a
red
pink
flag light.
I'm a-
red
hear me
flag
out.
light.
But hear me out because, like, I be having some really good points. Like, let me tell you, like, listen, I can.
Let's hear
I
this
can.
red flag
I
and shit
can. It
out.
could be like that. Like, I feel like I'm a pink red. I'm a pink flag. You
Well,
know.
one thing I want to say is it even a red flag though for if it's people that you already had a relationship for a good amount of time with? That's not a red.
Hell
No,
yeah.
that's not a
Hell yeah, because we know.
No, they
No,
be
I'm
the
gonna
repeat
be- I'm
You know what I'm
offenders.
saying? But shouldn't red flags only be in the introductory?
No,
stage of
they
things?
be
no.
repeat
Otherwise,
I'm
offenders.
gonna
you
tell
let
you,
the
no,
shit
no,
go
no,
too
no,
long
I'm gonna
without
tell
addressing
you
shit.
why. And I'm
No,
gonna tell you why. And you
For
can-
your circumstance, they're called repeat offenders.
Repeat
They
offenders.
don't understand.
No.
They are repeat
I'm gonna
offenders.
tell you.
They're gonna do that shit all day.
Talking about security.
I'm gonna
now.
tell
They're
you
repeat
why.
offenders.
And this is some red flag shit right here. Me and my niggas, let's just say the fellas. We around heaven and Shay Lee. And I do this. Hey, bruh. Baby, I be having them bands, don't I?
I'ma
That's
think you
a red
lying.
flag.
I'ma
That's
think
a
you
red
lying.
flag and shit. Because before we came
trying to
here,
show out in
you
front of
asked me
these
for
bitches.
$5 fucking
No,
when
you
we
gotta
got in this
show out in front of
motherfucking
these
store. That's red flag and shit.
You said
You
something
know,
like,
you not that nigga like that, and you put us in a situation. Now listen, we try to brush it, and I'm gonna tell you the red flag. When we try to be like, all right,
how much you get away
my
with this
nigga
lie?
did be having them bands, and then you come back and be like, hey, nigga, Remember when we had hit that motherfucking nigga? That's red flag.
Red
Use
flag.
a red flagger. Use a
What
red
the fuck
flagger.
is y'all
That's
doing?
red flag and shit right there. And that's why, cause friends do it all the
They
time.
really do,
Niggas
though.
be trying to front and shit.
He be like,
like-
why?
Like, nigga, he said, all right, nigga, we good. Like, we cool. I'm trying to be cool and shit. Niggas be like, nah, for real.
Let
Ain't
me
how that
tell
nigga,
y'all.
like, bro, you trying to
Let
have
me
me
tell
lie
y'all.
like for real. Now you trying to have me lie for real.
Let
He
me
said,
tell
I
y'all.
don't really lie for real like
All
that.
I know is
I
Craig
love
is a
Craig.
good ass
It went from a
friend.
white lie
That's
to a
all
red
I'm
lie.
hearing. Craig is a good ass friend. He got you to the motherfucking
All I'm
end.
hearing
I mean, I got you, but best believe that
Hey,
we
bro,
gonna have to
I'm
talk
talking to you in
about this.
private.
We gonna have to talk about this because listen, one thing I can't hide is my facial expressions.
No,
He
this-
said,
And
bro,
after I already
yeah,
got
you
a
be having
two
them
good,
bands.
you got two good lives with me. Let me just say that I'm a lie for you regardless. I'm gonna go to the end for you, but you got two good ones until my facial expression starts to show the real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, I was
He
gonna say,
said,
so just what you said. Okay, so you could be with somebody, right? You could be with anybody, a friend or anything, and you be like, you might not notice right away, right? You might not notice that there's a red flag. It might be a pink flag.
You just
or
pissed me off. I'm sorry because Taj, you just fucking snapped. Do you see what he got highlighted?
This was just for the dudes in the booming system, top down AC with the cooling system. When he come up in the club, he be blazing up. Got stacks on deck like he racing it.
Taj.
And he
you know-
real, he there, he might got
Anyway,
yeah.
anyway, back to what
I
that's a
want to
Nicki
say,
Minaj
I
lyric.
it's a lot of red flags and shit going on.
And
No, was that a Nicki
Going
Minaj lyric?
on on this verse, because that was definitely a Nicki
when
Minaj.
somebody wanted to break up with you for not liking Nicki Minaj, that's a red flag. And I ain't gonna name no names,
okay,
but
no,
I'll leave that alone.
No,
But
a
okay,
red-
listen. Okay,
Leave it alone.
let me
red-
address this with you. Can I address something real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so somebody, let's say you know them for a long time, right? They may not have zoomed, like they might not put out red flags. They might put out white or pink flags, like Kevin said, but they're still red flags because
Red
so-
flag
sometimes you have to get to know somebody to see the red flags. Honestly, and I think that's a really big deal too. Like red flags don't always come with somebody you just meet. They might be with them for a long time, and you might be like, well, damn, I didn't notice this shit at first, but this is a big ass red flag for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's honestly what happens to a lot of people. That's what
I guess
starts a
my
lot of
first
breakups.
first time hearing red flags, I always thought it's supposed to be an alert to like something, but like I guess I was under the impression that it was like, to new things, like
Yeah.
Okay.
versus like I guess now recently it became, viral and shit as like
Yeah.
a whole thing on social media or whatever.
Let me say, well, I want to
So maybe it's getting
to
relived,
the
I
whole
guess.
group then, just to piggyback what he said, to the whole group then. Now, will it would you rather? Like little red flags, like little shit that keep just popping up, little
Nah.
shit you could deal with, or a big red flag? Which one would you rather deal with?
A big red flag. Cause you lying about small shit, minuscule shit that don't even fucking matter. You blind that the sky is blue, my nigga, and I can see the shit is fucking yellow. Like you're lying about small shit. What's the reason? What is the point of lying? My thing is we grown. You not Oprah and you not her damn security. So who the fuck is this whole group? Like who are we to lie to each other?
Oh my god!
Like it's like what's the point? Like to piggyback off what he said, he was like,
security, though.
that's what I'm saying. He's security. He definitely security. So like to piggyback off what he said, he was like, it's more or less of like red flags. You could be with somebody and like realize their whole life is red flag. They could be flogging the whole fucking time. They could say like, I got this, and this. You realize you're like, okay, you got this, but this shit is not what the fuck you geeked that bitch up to be. You got this. This shit is not what the fuck you said this was. Like
That
you
nigga
geeking your
said,
life
"I
up to be
got a
something that
car."
you're not. And it's like
He said,
You
but
being a
that
red flag,
motherfucker
and it's
only
not
run
even-
when I charge it up.
that's what I'm saying. Like you being a red flag to yourself because
Said I
you're
got
not
a
being honest
crib.
with yourself. Like you out here trying to sell a dream that
But I
ain't you.
stay
You
with
sell
my
a-
mom.
you-
She just don't be there most of the time.
Exactly, like you selling the image that does not portray the real you. Like, who are
Red
you really
flag.
putting a red flag on for yourself or for the next bitch or next nigga? Like, you're not being honest with yourself. Like our generation, we being red flags for real because we know for a fact we all toxic in this bitch. We all did some toxic ass shit, small here or there. Like, I'm not toxic. We all did some toxic shit. Like, that ass. Like, I'd have definitely called a nigga like, so I can't believe that. And I'm just mad because he didn't ask me about if I ate already. So I'm low key just mad he didn't see if I already ate, or I'm low key mad that she didn't ask me if I was gonna get some dinner or something like that. Like I'm low key salty that somebody didn't ask me to go to Olive Garden.
And
so
let
it'd be
me
like
tell
small
you,
shit
red
that make me
flags
wanna be a red
together
flag.
because I know what the fuck you
Pause,
mad for, and I still
pause.
ain't finna ask you what the fuck you want.
Yes.
A young nigga. God damn it.
Yes.
Listen, god damn it. First off, something that I noticed that like millennials do, you know what I'm saying? Like we too quick to overanalyze. Like something he brought to my attention, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like We too quick to like break down the problem, like rather than like, bro, sometimes
Accept
you
it what
gotta
it
accept
is,
the person
as
like
it
for what
is.
they fucking is. You know
If
what
they
I'm saying?
say they blue, they
First
blue.
off, if they told you they fucking blue, that's what they fucking believe in their heart, that they're fucking blue. You know what I'm saying? Like
And they-
sometimes people actually believe what they're saying.
And they
you know
can
what I'm saying?
provide
Even though it's
evidence
not
for the
different,
shit.
even though it's different.
Even though it might not be logical
You-
evidence, it's
Even
evidence
though
that
it
made
might not be
logic.
logical.
It was logical
You-
evidence to them that made them
You
believe
know
that
what?
shit. And it's like
They
we got different
truly
point of
I
believe
views.
gotta, you know what? I can't even, this is not a bashing portion of this show. This is more of an agreement. And I just want to say this. I love that the fact that they are admitting this, because guess what?
Admitting what?
Niggas, listen,
What you trying to say?
what I'm trying to say is,
Tread lightly.
what I'm
Tread
no.
lightly.
Listen, what I'm trying to say is overanalyzing.
Oh, okay.
Niggas are simple.
Yeah.
Y'all simple minded.
Sometimes, exactly.
Y'all
Meaning,
simple minded. Y'all slow.
we're not as complex.
He's an ignorant
We're
person.
not as complex as y'all. Y'all will make 3-4 different scenarios on what a nigga could be doing, what he shouldn't be doing. Y'all can create that scenario, but guess what?
But I
As
bet
a
you-
nigga, we don't even listen.
I'm like, you lying.
As a nigga, we so
You lying.
one track.
I'm pretty sure out of my scenarios, you done did one of the two of
Those
the fucking
three
scenarios.
moles lying on your face. They done lined
First
up
of
when
all,
you start
first of
lying.
all,
They done
first of
start
all.
lining
They said
up.
la, la, la,
You
la,
start
la.
lying.
I can't never agree with these niggas. That's a red flag. When you try to agree with a motherfucker,
No,
and they don't want to
motherfucker.
let you
You
agree.
like, no, I slightly agree.
No.
You not agreeing. You
No,
was slightly agreeing.
What I'm saying is niggas are simple minded, and females oftentimes do blow shit out of
No, we
proportion.
don't. We blow it to where
Yeah,
it don't
yes,
fit
y'all
out of
do, because y'all
See,
Y'all 32.
you're
no.
not
What
treading-
y'all do
you're not
is
treading
y'all
lightly.
speak shit. See, y'all
We
don't,
made
y'all
y'all
don't
32
understand
inch
the power
dream
y'all
a
have.
fucking
See,
50 inch.
No, let me give y'all some game. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't
So
understand.
goddamn good.
No, fuck all that. Fuck all that. They don't understand the power they have and they manifest shit. When
Okay.
you keep on saying, "Oh yes, yo nigga cheating,"
Can I say something
I
about
know you cheating and I know you cheat. You manifesting
Can I
that
say- can
shit
I say-
because the one time you do catch your nigga cheating, after the 99 times you accuse this nigga of cheating, the one time you get him, oh, I knew it all along. No, bitch,
can I ask you a
you
question?
manifested the shit.
Can I manifest
And
something?
that's the red flag within his motherfucking self.
You know what?
Y'all can't play with me, fam.
Can I just
Fuck all that.
Baby, go ahead.
Fuck all that,
can I
bruh.
just touch one thing?
Fuck all that,
That's
So
my
then
that's
I-
my
then
that's
I
my
manifest-
brother, and I have to
can I
ride
just
with
say
him.
something?
Fuck all
We're
that
gonna have a
shit,
nice
bruh.
conversation
I'm gonna-
after this. 'Cause
So then I'm
there's
gonna
some red
manifest
flags.
something really quickly. I'm gonna manifest you niggas get some motherfucking money. Y'all
Manifest
niggas.
I got it. I got it.
I'm gonna manifest.
I got it.
I'm gonna manifest you. I'm gonna manifest you niggas get some motherfucking rhythm in your dicks. I'm gonna manifest you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
manifest.
manifest some of the shit.
I'm gonna manifest y'all not coming so quick. I'm gonna manifest.
Pop
I'm
a pill
gonna
and get your
manifest.
makeup.
I'm gonna manifest that you niggas get some common sense.
Hey,
I'm
matter of fact,
Bitches
he
are
said, don't
full,
even trip.
folks.
I'm a manifest that they just need to shut the fuck up sometimes.
No,
I'm a
that ain't never
manifest.
That ain't never happening.
I'm a
You
manifest.
might as well pass out. Pass out. Pass out. It ain't happening.
He likes
He
this.
said, and that's a red flag
Craig gets a
right
kick
there.
out of it. Craig gets
That's
a
a
kick out
red
of
flag
it.
right there.
Started shit.
Always gotta get the last word. That's a red flag right there.
Craig
Can't
gets
never admit when they wrong. That's a red
Hey.
flag right there. Don't see the shit when they wrong.
Bruh,
That's a red flag right there.
my brother.
He said, talk about compromising. He said, talk about compromising. But when the nigga try to compromise, niggas ain't compromisable. He said, that's a red flag right there. He said, that's all I'm saying. When a nigga try to compromise, nigga said, nah, I ain't compromising your way. That's a red flag.
Craig.
So our guest has something to say.
Well, I was gonna say, so basically what I've learned on this. So red flags.
I know you
actually
gotta
don't
go
have
home to your nigga mom. I know you gotta go home to your chicken shit. You okay
but,
with me?
so
Just
red
keep that shit
flags,
100 though.
They don't have to be new, but I guess the bigger thing is to have more communication, maybe with whoever is drawing a red flag from you, and understanding it, like why.
Say-
Okay. So
That's shit a red flag right there. Nigga.
Craig is hilarious. Okay, Craig is hilarious. Corey, okay,
I say
okay,
that
okay.
shit all the time.
So let me address it. Let me say it. Let me just this for you. Okay, I'll say this. Even if you communicate with them and they're not being honest about the red flag, that's a red flag. Because if you can
Like, if
communicate.
they're defensive about it.
Yeah, because
Like,
because when you communicate, honestly, you tell anybody you have a red flag, anybody, they're going to be defensive. People are automatically defensive about shit. They feel like they're when they're not wrong. Let me say that. So it could be anybody, whether it's to be about the sky being blue, or the chicken is made a certain way, or any fucking thing. People are defensive when they feel like they're right, and those are red flags. When you can't be wrong about some shit.
When you
I
can't
agree.
be
When
wrong.
you're not open
Oh
to
my
being
God.
taught.
Doesn't
When you're
know
not-
they're
when you're not-
committing. What if they don't know that what they're doing is a red flag to you? Though?
Just they know, nigga.
No,
They know.
Brought it
Not
up.
They
saying-
know.
Body-
Brought it up.
Okay, so maybe I'm just not understanding
Body
completely
language.
what red flag in this case.
It-
If somebody's like,
No,
Openly,
it's a
somebody-
variation of different things.
Yeah.
And
It's
they-
a variation of different things. It could be signs leading up to things.
facial
You know what I
expressions.
mean?
It could be
Or
body
it could be
language.
what you allow. You know what I mean? And I feel like let me I'm not even gonna go this route.
Oh, I'm ready to
But
eat
no,
your
no.
ass.
but it's not one of
Red-
those things that could be misconstrued as one way or the other. It's got to be toxic or some shit like. or
No,
it's enough
because
of a
a
level.
red flag is more so it's like this. We know what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Them red flags, they know what they're doing. But when you allow somebody to do certain shit, what they're gonna do? They're gonna do what you allow them to do.
Yeah.
So
And-
essentially, they are subjective.
Because certain people, I done met certain people who treat certain people a certain way
Yes.
that don't treat other people a certain way.
say that shit again.
You
bro.
know what I mean? Like real shit. Like is a different feeling. And you look at that and you know what I mean? That's
But it's
what you know what people allow. At the end of the day, we all have a choice.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, granted, in some situations, yes, choices are limited, choices are slim. But in certain situations, we do have that free will and we do have that choice. And most of the time, we take that red flag route.
Let me.
Okay, I want to ask some. real quick-
Go
Okay,
ahead. No, ask. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
I was gonna pick up. I'm curious on this. Then, since you said it that way, what happens if you decide to move on from another red flag, whether it's a friendship, relationship, or even family members, like anything like that, right? What happens if you move on and you run into another red flag?
Let me say
Are
this.
you a red flag chaser?
No, let me say this.
Could be.
Let me say this.
No, you're a double offender.
You're a double offender. You're a double offender. And let me tell you a prime example. We have love and hip hop fans in here, right?
No, we do
Nah.
not.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
do.
Okay, but
We do not.
three,
do.
no, four people. I'm pretty sure everybody knows.
Okay.
White people don't know
Stevie.
shit about that.
Stevie J,
Yeah.
Jocelyn,
Yes.
Nico,
Yes.
and Mimi.
Yes.
Right.
First off, they're bigger than Love and Hip Hop.
Right,
I know
right.
Jocelyn from Twitter memes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
Now we all have this now.
Now,
Now listen. Mimi, when Love and Hip Hop first started with Stevie J and Mimi on the show, I was a big fan of Mimi because Mimi's a very pretty girl and she's a plain Jane. I love a plain Jane. You understand?
Remember that discussion?
You know
Last
what I
season.
mean?
Last
I
season.
love it. I love it though.
Yes.
But listen, this is what going to another red flag And first of all, I had so much respect for her, and I had so much hope and potential I thought could be from this. But I learned that she was a red flag. She was a double offender. Her motherfucking self. You know why? She went from Stevie J. When she left Stevie J, I said, you know what? That's the woman getting her life together.
Yeah.
That's a woman that's tired of a nigga bullshit.
But they-
That's a woman that want to be better in life. That's a woman that want to change her heart. Woman that want to change her ways.
He's a-
Change your heart.
And you know what that woman did? That woman founded a man named Nico. In
Wow.
the slums of whatever project.
Slums
And-
of River Project.
And put this nigga on, gave this nigga a home, gave that nigga and made a porno tape. Now the porno tape is not red flaggers because you should be able to do anything and everything with your partner.
Honestly.
You should be able to do that. But what I'm saying is good or not. What I'm saying is you went from Stevie J, although he's an asshole, you can call him what he wants.
But he gave you a free bus ride.
Man, listen, Stevie J is established. You went from now. This one thing I do agree with women on. I'm not finna downgrade. If I agree with this women on this, if you have dated a man that had a certain amount of stature that you're used to,
I agree with you on not going down from that. I'm just not gonna be that nigga that's gonna keep you up there. I'm gonna keep you where I want to, like not where I want to keep you, but I'm gonna keep you good. But I ain't gonna keep you where that nigga kept you at. So I might need to be the nigga for you, but I admit that. But this lady, she went to the bottom of the bottom. And the bottom of the motherfucking barrel to get this nigga. This nigga ain't even, you don't even know this nigga social media sites. You don't even know this nigga fucking Facebook page. You didn't know this nigga from Adam or motherfucking Eve. And what the fuck did he do? Finesse a motherfucking sex tape out this bitch.
All right. I
You
believe
went
it's my
from
turn.
another red flag to a red flag. And all I'm saying is you are a red fucking flag. And red flags belong to be together.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
there's no
Let me tell you why men and all men like Craig are fucking red flags. Because Mimi is married to a woman now.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Who fuck? No, whoa.
Mimi is married to a woman now. Let me tell you why men and all men like Craig.
Did she
are
get
fucking
divorced?
Red.
Ain't they separated? Ain't they separated? Ain't they divorced?
They're divorced.
Let her go.
But do we
Let
know why?
her
Do we
go.
know
Let
why?
her go. Let her go.
Let me talk.
You know what? I don't need
Give
to
her
know
space.
why.
Give her space. Give her space.
I'm
Give
gonna
her space. Give
Talk
her
your
space.
talk your shit, cuz. Talk
Because
your
I would
shit.
like to rebut.
First
Talk
off,
your shit.
I want to say the guiltiest party be the most offensive. Craig is the sweatiest and the reddest in the fucking room. Let me say that.
I've been
Let me say
drinking.
that.
I do
Go
real
ahead,
drinking
Rick.
on this show. These
Nah.
niggas be pump faking. Check they cups. Check they cups. Check they cups. I do real drinking on this show. Check they cup. First of all, let me say this. Cause I need to. Let me say this, sweetheart.
Go ahead, Craig.
Let
The
me
red.
say this,
You never
Go
said
ahead.
sweet.
Go ahead,
heart.
pink face. Go ahead, elaborate.
First of all, this lady is no longer with that woman she was with. And let me say this. Just because you are bad in the man world and you have bad taste in men don't mean you're going to have good taste in women. Let me just say that. The same problems will still arise.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
I'm telling you.
Yes, they do. They just come in a different form.
No.
They come in a different form and a little more
I'm
emotion.
telling
Let her go,
you.
let her go.
I'm telling you from like the person that had the niggas ain't shit, been dealing with niggas ain't shit for all their lives.
And women. Go
And
ahead.
women's, I can honestly say, as a like with women, like man, they show me something different because you niggas is
The
lame.
fuck?
I'm fine. They know how it is. They can relate to a woman better than a male can. Mainly because women are not afraid to tap into their emotions to be able to have that communication. They are also more aware of how they feel internally as well as externally. They can show that love. Whereas men, they have this whole like stigma where they can't show no love.
I don't know.
It's like
That's
when
not all
when
men,
half the
though.
time
That's
I can
not
tell
all
you
men.
I done protected some more.
I show a little love.
Whatever niggas I ever fucked with, I have to protect them more than I have to protect my bitches. So it's like, ooh.
Now, hold on. I feel that. Hey.
I be having to put them on the inside.
I gotta agree with that, but the fact still remain. Then why the fuck y'all ain't with the motherfuckers y'all with then? Why y'all broken up?
Because a bad bitch deserves to be a bad bitch by herself.
Exactly.
Like, I'm a single bad bitch.
And my point exactly. A red flag is a red flag no matter where it goes. No matter where you at, no matter where you been, a red flag is a red flag. I rest my motherfucking case.
Craig.
Hold on. Silence. Okay.
I rest my case. That was the perfect. I rest my case.
You fucking up.
Because y'all have not y'all ain't proved my opinion.
What's
wrong
the name of your
by
significant
far.
other?
Mariah.
Carrie. Look at that.
Yeah, more likely. It's more likely Miss Carrie than
What I'm saying is they don't like to admit.
Okay.
They wanna
Okay.
agree with the
Okay,
shit
so-
they wanna agree with.
Let me,
I'm giving you cold hard
How about
facts.
Let's
I'm giving you cold hard
Every
facts
human needs
that
reality
a
check.
woman
Every-
left
every
a
human
no
needs
good
reality check.
nigga to be with a more no good nigga.
actually, you know what?
And to leave that no good nigga to be with a woman and still leave that woman.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is a red flag is a red flag.
Right.
What I'm saying is if you're a red flag, you are a red flag no matter who you are with.
I agree.
And-
I agree with that one. I agree with that
If
one.
you
I'm
not
refuting
and-
that.
what?
My thing
We
is-
talk about the pink flag over here. We talk about red
my
flag
God.
light.
Okay, listen. My thing
The
is this.
red flag is of them all.
My thing is this, though. Okay, so my thing is this. Regardless of whether you're a man or a woman, you can still have many red flags, and regardless, you know what I mean. And I don't want y'all to think like it's a man or woman thing, or
No, it's not. I
know you like to this bullshit
I'm bullshitting,
and stir
y'all.
the goddamn pot.
I don't be
because
hating y'all.
you're a
Hey,
pot
listen.
stirrer.
Look.
He's a goddamn-
I just be bullshitting to get them mad, y'all. I love my women.
He's
I love
he's
my
a
women,
fucking
y'all.
cook.
Hey,
He's a cook.
hey, real shit, man. Hey, I be hyping their ass up off this show. Off this show, I be hyping their ass up. I be hyping their ass up off this
She
show.
said, "Fuck you." No, okay, but I'll just say this: like, we're gonna move because actually, we're still in the same topic, but we're gonna go into every human needs a reality check, and I think Heaven said Craig needs a reality check.
You and me both, Heaven. You and me both. You know what? Red flag and a reality checking
Because
that's what I'm talking
and I really
about.
do because
That's what I'm talking
because every
about.
human does need like somebody to be like, you know what, bitch, get a grip, like get your shit together. Like, who the fuck you talking to? Like,
Transparently, I had to have that conversation myself like a month or two ago. I had to myself like I was kind of the problem.
yeah, because you know what, honestly, if you don't check accountability,
Yeah, I'm
respect,
kind
all
of the
that,
problem.
it comes to you have to check yourself, a reality check.
Yeah,
like,
I had to realize like my attitude and my
Same here.
me being so independent, it can be an issue sometimes in my relationships because like I don't need nobody for shit. What the dick you give me, I can give myself. So like the money you give me, I can give myself. So it's like I feel like I don't need anybody. But it's like if I don't need anybody, I wouldn't be looking for nobody, you know?
yeah.
So it's like they can
That's
fill a
some shit.
void. They can give me a
That's some true
void.
shit.
They can give me something that I can't give myself, which is companionship. So I'm learning to like I can also be toxic. And that's me being transparent. Like I know I'm not always perfect, which I know I am. And if you say I'm wrong, your mother. Okay.
Yeah.
But like your mother, that I like your mama's
you
not
know,
perfect.
the same way. Like I felt like I had a problem where I kind of grew up with a grandmother was kind of like really like leadership and really kind of bossy, bossy in a sense. So the problem is like I kind of have that mentality with my life, and I kind of want to control a lot of things. I have to check myself. Like you can't control everything, and you can't be controlling like anything but yourself. Control yourself, and that's why you can be, like honestly. Sometimes it makes people unattracted to you, makes people not want to be around you, makes you feel like what the fuck, like damn, bitch, like can I have some ranks on my own? You know,
Bro,
what I mean?
literally.
So it makes people not want to hang around you or make friendships hard or relationships. They can make a lot of things hard. So I kind of learned to just go with the flow and not be controlling anything but my own emotions and reactions. Not trying to control the atmosphere of the situation or anything. What I can't control, and what you can't, do not.
And be understanding of other
And
people.
be understanding. You know what I mean? And that's a real reality check because at the end of the day, motherfucker, you'll sabotage yourself.
Yes, self-sabotage
You know
is real,
what?
especially when it comes to like platonic relationships and
Yeah,
relationships.
That's real shit.
Romantic and platonic, we
That's
can be
real
our own
shit, right?
Can
sabotagers.
I say something?
Of course.
Can we get a little feedback from our guests?
Of
Because
course.
I feel like we get a little bit wrapped up in ours. You know?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
of course.
Yeah, light skinned Corey.
Light skin Corey. Yes, you embracing it.
I mean, I agree with everything you. I agree with everything you just said.
Mike,
I mean,
you got the floor.
I thought it was set up pretty good for this, but I mean, based on everything you said, I mean, I agree with it. I mean, what you were saying before, I mean, as far as men and women, like I know that was trying to like spark controversy a little, but I also know like
Started
at the end of the day, everyone agrees.
Shit
Like you're
started.
saying, if you red flag, you're a red flag. Like I mean, you move from one thing to the next. Like I feel like you could be somebody who's just attracted to drama in your life, a little bit. Like some people are.
That
Like
is
not everyone is.
That's
but
true, like a motherfucker.
some people don't, I mean, they don't realize they're doing it maybe even always, but some people, like, I don't know, you got ways to get rid of your tension in your life or whatever, maybe it's smoking, that's your thing, whatever your vice is. But some people like they don't do it that way. Some things get out your body through other things. And maybe it's like physical fighting or something, like people do MMA and shit like in their side, but some people might just be like
People get out
in their personal relationships, drama. Like that shit can
That's
also
right.
do it too.
Kevin, I will beat you up.
You know what? You know what?
Say that shit again.
You know what I think? I think is him being initiated in the light skinned nigga that making him talk like
so
this.
I'm saying
That's
you gotta
making him
find a way
talk
to
like
release
this.
your stress and shit like
No,
healthy.
that
And
make
it doesn't always get released healthy, and sometimes
That
that
make-
might be what a red flag is.
that
Like,
make
you're
fucking sense.
releasing it in the wrong way. Like,
Bruh.
some people need some fucking
Bruh.
exercise in their
I'm
life.
so fucking proud, bro.
Because he is hitting some shit
I'm
today.
proud.
I am proud too. Like,
Oh
Corey,
my
you is hitting
God.
some
America is
shit
obese.
today.
we gotta hit them fucking treadmills. That'll get the stress out.
But-
We'll all be
but-
chilling.
That's real shit. Because okay, honestly,
But
okay.
maybe.
Let me get my red. Can you like get my red flag out, or let me get my shit out instead of like going to cheat? Like some niggas instead of going to cheat and fuck off, they can go to the gym and play some ball, or go to the gym and do it and actually do what they got, or even women or
Can
whatever.
we play devil's advocate
Well,
here?
let's just say if it's relationship related, instead of getting
we-
back at your partner,
That
or
nigga
some
wasn't
shit,
playing
keep
no
going
game.
to the gym and working
Can we-
whatever it is instead
can
of
we
like
play
trying
devil's
to get
or your
advocate?
hobby or
Can
whatever
we
the
play-
fuck
that
it
could
is.
be
No,
toxic.
can
But
we-
okay, devil's advocate.
Let's play devil's advocate. Like, let's say I am dating Shay, right?
Uh-huh.
And me and Shay are equally cheating on each other, but we know we love each other, so we feed into the toxic shit. Like, she gonna post a picture of her on some she's single, she ready to mingle. I'm gonna post a picture with my guns on some. I'm ready to blow this bitch up. So like, we kind of feeding into each other, right? So at that point, it's like,
Who's the bigger red flag? Is that the
But-
question?
but
This is what I'll say.
listen.
Though. Cheating has to be. If you guys are either established in the beginning that cheating
Yeah.
wasn't okay in your
no,
relationship,
but you
and
gotta-
you don't do that,
Cheating-
or you
let-
guys
let
are
her-
okay
let
with
her-
being open.
so
Let her
cheating
finish.
is never acceptable in any monogamous relationship. We could all clarify that, right? Like,
Right.
we
Yeah.
never accept cheating. So it's like, after some while, you cheat, I cheat, we all cheaters, but we still together. So after a while, are you just becoming complacent with the toxicity that you are allowing because that is the person that you want to be with?
I think the moment
Or
you
is it because-
stay with them after they cheated, yeah,
Or is it
but-
because that you are comfortable with the fact that you are both toxic and you kind of want to only deal with this toxic person? Because you know everybody has toxic points.
I actually,
So I'd rather deal with her toxic shit that I'm already familiar with to deal with your shit. I gotta guess and choose what the fuck you toxic with.
You see, I gotta
actually-
relearn
can
the
I say
red
something?
flag.
Every
I like
person's
that.
toxic. no
Can I
matter
say
what.
something?
Y'all
Can I
have
say
levels
something
of
to
it.
that? Because
Yeah,
I
answer it,
actually have something to that. Like, I honestly believe that some people are comfortable because they know nobody else will put up with that shit. And I do believe that just even when we cheat, you can cheat with somebody that, oh yeah, I'll cheat while you in a relationship, but when I'm in a relationship, that ain't finna happen. Hey, shit has blew me before. But I honestly feel that sometimes people they choose that comfortability. They choose that because they know when a person from a front establish that shit, it ain't finna be no, we can talk about this or we can go through this and shit like that. You comfortable with that person because that's the person that's gonna put up with your bullshit. That's a person that's been they setting your ways. Now, you know what I mean? They're used to you. Another person ain't gonna put up with that shit. They not finna put up with that, other shit, whether they have more or less. They not gonna put up with that shit, whether the motherfucker now. A motherfucker, they're gonna continue to what they know.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna leave what they know for something totally different that they're unsure of.
Yeah.
A motherfucker that they know, even though I can do this, I can still come back. I can do this, she's still gonna get this for me. I can do this, talk to this nigga, but he's still gonna fuck with me if I don't just take it this far. You know what I mean? People get like that. And that's red flagging. Y'all red flagging together because
that's facts.
because at the end,
They got blood.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I honestly, I feel that way. I feel like people do get comfortable and people, they know that, like what he said, you establish that shit in the beginning. And I feel like at first, if you don't allow, like, you can forgive people. I'm not saying just don't forgive. Everybody make mistakes. You know what I mean? That's not saying people, everybody make mistakes. That's not saying don't forgive. But when it comes to a point where this is a lifestyle and you're living in it, hey, either you allowing it,
You chose
or you that red flag. You
Okay.
gotta accept one or the other. Either you gonna leave or you gonna condone.
those are the people that walk in
Or
and feel
correct.
are feeling
Hey, that's the third
it's a
one.
feel
Yeah,
the red
or
flag.
correct.
They're like,
No
oh,
cap.
let's step over. Let me step over that red flag.
But let's-
because-
Let's sit on that mark.
That's
real
what
quick.
good dick do for
Craig,
you.
oh
Hey,
my
yeah.
god.
Craig was like, it's either
No
we
bullshit,
forgive
dog.
or we forget, or sometimes it's just a mistake. We are consciously aware when we doing some shit that's gonna offend our partners.
Yeah.
We are consciously aware when we know that my partner not gonna like this shit, but I'm gonna do this shit because regardless, we feed into ourselves. Like, if you know that you're gonna do some shit, like my partner don't really like when I do this, but it's like, fuck it, I enjoy it, so I'm gonna do that shit. We are consciously aware when we're doing some shit that's gonna offend our partners or make our partners feel some type of way. It's just the fact that us feeling that good energy, that good emotion that comes from whatever we're doing, that action, over overstimulates more than what our partner's feelings. Our feelings are more important than our partner's in that exact moment. I know my partner isn't, hypothetically speaking, isn't going to like the fact that I'm going to post this picture, but it makes me feel good. So I'm going to post it because it's comfortable for me.
And
Gives me a highlight, gives me a high.
yeah.
So I'm not really worried about the emotions. It's based off of how we feel. We're more conscious that when we doing some fucked up shit, we just gonna act like we just like, you know, oh my God.
But
I never knew.
And also, that's what I'm saying. It comes with a reality check because we check yourself. Like, if you know this is going to affect your partner or even a friendship, whatever
Right.
it could be. Hell, it could be your mom and daddy. Your mom and daddy might not like. I ain't saying do everything for your mom and daddy or shit, but my mom and dad might not like this or what they might not if they agree with this. Let me, you know, I don't want to say live your life for nobody else, but also be mindful and be conscious that
it affects somebody else.
It could affect someone else. This shit too. Kind of think about someone else in the sense. You don't have to necessarily be a red flag to where you are selfish. And I think a lot of people are selfish.
That is a great way. That
And
is
that's
a great way because a lot of times I've been like my way or the highway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like sometimes because I know that it's like this. I know that I can say these things. I can say that I don't, you know, you can leave, you can do all this and this, but when you gone, I'm hurting like a motherfucker.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like I'm going through it and shit like that. But in all actuality, you need that. You know what I mean? You need that other person. And checking yourself in reality check, it is being considerate of that other person.
Yes, it is.
You know, it really is. And I think we make it more so complicated.
Yeah.
We try to justify our, you know what I mean, our doings by justifying the situations. You know, oh, it's not that serious. Oh, it's not that what's the name. And in reality, we need to check ourselves and just keep that shit simple. Yeah. Would you do the same? Would you like that person doing the same thing you were doing? And I say that being a person that was brought upon this. Would you like doing the same thing would you like your partner doing the same thing that you're doing?
Right.
And I say that being real because I think people, when we do it in a selfish state. You know what I mean? Sometimes we don't think about our our significant other in that light at that time.
No.
But in all actuality, we need to.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we'll go fucking hand. We'd have been in fucking around and tear the car windows off. What's the little side mirrors and shit? We'd have been to tear the side mirrors off the goddamn. God. He said, "Bitch, you ain't gonna see nothing in your blind spot."
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Can I contribute to this?
Yes,
always.
Please.
First off, I'm the type that got my side mirrors wiped off by an ex. So yeah, you ain't gonna see nothing. Yeah.
I never did that. I was just bullshitting, but to the nigga that did that to my girl Shaylee, you a very petty individual. You're a very petty individual. He said, my nigga. Let me find out that's how y'all met and shit. Somebody got your side mirror? Me too.
It's the same nigga. It's not even No, he kicked in his door and he got my mirror.
Yeah, my truck got kicked in the middle of the night, bro. And like we saw in the video, my neighbor has cameras.
Hey, look, I just want to say to that man, sir, you are petty and you are a red flag. These people was in their crib, sleep and doing whatever and chilling, and your ass got up out the comfort of your home.
My question is, what red flag? What red flag did you? What red flag did y'all do? What made them do those things?
First off, apparently you can't just break up with niggas mutually.
I never even met him.
When have you ever done? When have you ever done that? When does that ever happen?
We never meet
them.
We never meet them.
You can't just part your ways.
They just become a part of a nigga life. We never meet the niggas. Right. We never meet these niggas. These niggas do plenty. I just want to say these niggas are red flags. Please watch out for them. Because they do plenty shit and we never meet these niggas. No. We might see these niggas, but by the time we get to where we can get to these niggas gone.
These niggas gone. Don't
they
even matter no more.
He like, I don't even know this nigga. He said,
I never saw you in real life before.
He said, I go with her now. What's the deal? Like, that's crazy.
That's insane.
Sitting up there.
Reality check. Checks. Let me tell you.
Thinking about a motherfucker that ain't thinking about you.
Man.
Thinking about somebody that ain't thinking about you. That's a reality check for your motherfucking ass. And let's keep this shit real quick.
That's where it comes with
all I need is 60 seconds. All I need.
Insecurity.
Insecurity. Let that girl go.
Let that woman
Let
go.
that woman go.
Stop
If that woman wanted, listen.
Request to talk to this woman, let her go.
If that woman keeps
that-
fucking
hey,
with the
man.
same nigga,
Yeah.
you keep catching her with.
Pause. You can send the Cash App money, but do not send me a Cash App request. Send the money, but don't send a request. Because I'm gonna take me and my nigga out on a
Take
date.
the what
They
and
send
leave
requests.
They
the
don't
what?
do.
They send requests with messages. Like, come on now, you don't.
But you're not giving me no money.
That's a red flag right there. If you can contact
That's
me,
a red flag. Get a
first of all,
restraining order.
listen. I'm not finna listen. I'm telling you right now, you can't come back. I'm not finna add you back on Facebook. If you block me, delete me, I'm not finna write you on Cash App.
No, that's
I'm not
what I'm
finna
saying.
write you in
And
my
don't make me
email.
feel bad about your mama. Another shit.
Yeah,
either. None
none
of
of
that.
that's a
Come
red
back.
Or your
flag
mental,
too.
or your mental health.
Oh, none of that.
Oh,
None of
I'm
that.
mentally challenged. Go get some help.
None.
There's
No.
numbers.
You need
There's
to seek help.
Check yourself, my brother.
Check yourself.
Check yourself,
You
my
know-
brother.
you
Check into a mental hospital. That's what they're for.
I'll say this about the ex. 'Cause
I'm
this
not a
This
therapist.
is the craziest shit I ever heard. I had an ex that ended up messing up my jaw, right? And
Mess up your jaw.
hit me, broke my jaw, right? And this ex, like even like we would have situations, and it would be cold, and if my jaw hurt, he'd be like, "Your jaw don't hurt that much. It's not that serious." Da, 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 da.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be like, and I'll be saying to myself like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like you don't know how this feels."
How the
but,
fuck you know?
like that was we were at a music park, and it's a fat ass red flag. That's a red flag. I'm like
Flags.
that's the American fucking flag
Yeah,
with the
that's
stars and everything included,
Hey.
nigga. Like, you know what I mean? But people don't check themselves to say to themselves. But this is the fucked up thing. They were in an abusive relationship for years.
Oh yeah.
And they don't see
yes.
that they become abusive
Oh,
themselves.
damaged goods. Damaged goods.
So that's what really was crazy for you to like the person they were going with. They were with from like 15 to 16. The person was older than them, and they had been hit in the head with guns. They had been like beat badly in public. Like it was just a horrible relationship. And for you to say to me, "Oh, your jaw doesn't hurt that much," or "It's not that serious," you're only doing that to make me feel bad.
You know what? No. Let me say this because what you hit on something very, very close to home. I went with a certain individual. Now, this person was damaged goods. This person was in an abusive relationship, but the fucked up thing was this is how this person communicated. This is how this person cared. And I hope this person have gotten better in past relationship. This was a while ago.
Yeah.
You know, I hope this person has got better and know her self-worth. But what I'm saying is people, we accept so much shit. And just because we are at a situation or at a time in our life where we're accepting this shit at, you know what I mean? We don't have to accept the shit we are in.
Never.
And I think people, they accept that shit and this is what they be. You know, this girl, she wanted me to physically put my hands on her to show her I care for her. If a person
Like
have
hurt
to,
her or like choke her during sex.
like, no. We past sex at this point.
He
You
said
know what I
what?
mean? We past sex at this point. I'm talking about if a person, like when we arguing, if a person don't feel like I'm physically putting my hands on you or forcing myself on you, I don't care for you, or I'm not caring that much. This how bad a situation is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like people like that. Not even to say people like that, because I feel like that's a victim. That's you are a victim of some shit, but it's also with checking yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm showing you that it's a different way,
Yes.
and you're not trying to accept this different way, like I said, we all have a choice.
Yes.
We have a choice to keep going the same route we're going to. Now, I'm not saying that the choice is easier than others, you know what I mean? Because shit, sometimes that choice is real hard. Sometimes that choice hard as fuck. Sometimes that choice gonna hurt.
Yeah.
But we all have a choice.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And just because we take the easy route out of shit, that don't exempt us from having that red flag.
That's it.
Talk, brother.
That's all I'm saying.
Like, that motherfucker, that bring me to my point that I had, like, bro, like I was saying before, when you identify the red flag, what's next? Part 2, what we're doing to confront the red flag. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not always as simple as just leaving, you know what I'm saying? Like, or just being done with that person, you know what I'm saying? Or just, you know what I'm saying, excommunicate, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It gotta be some resolution, you know what I'm saying? Like some resolution so this don't
Confirmation.
my nigga, so it don't happen again. And like, cause I want better for you, you know what I'm saying? I think reality check. I think we should all take into account like our vices and like our insecurities, you know what I'm saying? Because they do play out in the real world, you know what I'm saying? Like even though they're suppressed, you know what I'm saying? They do play out, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna notice it because you so used to it, you know what I'm saying? So it's so important that we're aware of these things. We're so conscious, you know what I'm saying? So that we're not only not projecting our problems onto our partner, you know what I'm saying? Or even relationships, our moms, you know what I'm saying? Like we got to take care of one another as a human race. We're all we got, you know what I'm saying? Like we're all we got. Like, you know what I'm saying? We need to start looking at each other as more of a family view rather than like cutting somebody off because they're toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they're still gonna be toxic elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, let's work on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, let's actually address the issues. You know what I'm saying? So that way, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to get defensive about. It's something I noticed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it will play out in another scenario. Let's address it together.
And can I? Oh no.
Okay. Let me just. I was gonna say, I love that, and the thing about that is, Shay, the problem is that and I'm gonna let you go. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, the problem with that Shay, is like even if we work on addressing it, you can work on addressing it with the person, right? And the problem is, like you say, if they don't check themselves, then it becomes a habit of where you're arguing an inevitable fight. You're fighting an inevitable war. You're fighting a war that's going. It's unfortunately, it's almost like it's like Infinity Wars. Like honestly, like no bullshit. Like at the end of the day, he's gonna get this gauntlet in regardless. You know what I'm saying? Type shit, and he's gonna erase the people anyway. It's one of those things where people sometimes, even if you check them in or try to talk to them about something that they're doing wrong, sometimes they just don't see it that way. They only see it one way, and they only see it the way of this is what it is. And I think those are horrible red flags because when you don't check yourself in about the shit that you may do wrong or how you could have contributed to that, like you said, then you're enabling yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
You're enabling yourself of growth.
Fact.
You know what I mean? How can you grow if you feel like you're perfect and everything you do is perfect? You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's just honestly, I feel like I agree with you. Like, you know, we definitely need to like have that family and that love where we could try to help the red flags out and help people with themselves. But sometimes people just are unhelpable. You know what I mean? I hate to say that. I don't want to say it about everybody, but there's some people you just feel like, what is my point? What am I here for? Or maybe I'm not the person that can help you with this. I can't.
Fact.
I'm not that person that can help you. I'm not that blue flag that can help you turn into a change that red flag.
But that kind of ties
but maybe somebody else is.
That ties in with everyone isn't meant for every chapter. Some people are not meant for the whole book. Some people are not meant for sequels with just that specific page, that specific chapter. Not everyone is meant to travel with us for our whole journey.
Yeah,
they're only meant for certain lessons and for certain experiences, but they're not meant to experience our whole life.
That is crazy. That's crazy. How the fuck?
Sometimes it's hard to accept that.
I hate him. She said, yeah, and that's it. And it's she is so irritated. She said, that's all I have to say, and I'm done.
That's valid.
Were you gonna say anything? I'm gonna never get to
you guys killed it.
What were you gonna say, brother?
You know what? It was just more so what y'all was saying, man. Just fix the problem.
Yeah.
And really, like, I feel like at times, like, people and fixing the problem is not also fixing a person, it's fixing yourself. If you're too nice, you know what I mean, too giving, you got to fix that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're too, you know what I mean, nurturing to, too willing to let people into your space, you got to fix that. You know what I mean? And I definitely feel that because it's not just the other person. A lot of times, listen, Lil Wayne said change.
Talk it, brother.
Lil Wayne said something. Lil Wayne said, change start with that man in the mirror.
I
thought
Michael Jackson said that.
Michael Jackson and Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I heard it. I knew I heard it from one of the two. But he said, but no bull though. I feel like real shit. Even if you address shit and just like everything we talk about, addressing it, acknowledging it. When you have that choice, you gotta you gotta have that shit for yourself too. The same energy you have for other people, you gotta have for yourself. And if that's not for you, and you're not the person for this person, you're not. You can be as good of a person as you want to, but you put yourself at their level when you stay at their level. So it makes you no better than. That's why, like the saying, when people say everybody are created equal, the reason why they say that is because my height might not be your height, but everybody's downfall the same. When everybody's at their lowest, we all feel the same. Now, when we are the highest, we might feel something different. When everybody's at their lowest, it's exactly the same for everybody. When nothing is nothing, something is something different.
Yeah.
When we ain't got shit, we on the same motherfucking level. That's why we created equal.
And we all feel that we all feel like we ain't got shit. You
Rest
want
my
to introduce
motherfucking
On the Fucking Real?
And that brings me to our point. Hope y'all enjoyed our topic, red flagging for the day on the fucking real. And I'm gonna start this off. Definitely human needs and reality check. I hope we got through to a lot of people today. I really did. You know, we come from a real place. So my on the fucking real is re-inspired. I really fuck with that today. And I feel like as an initiation,
you better got some 4 points.
As an initiation, as the first person I initiated to change races on the show and to turn a light-skinned brother
your ignorant ass
from a white, I just felt like it's my duty and my responsibility and my opportunity that I'm proud of this brother right here and re-inspired. He re-inspired me just to go that much harder in the things that I am doing, and not just to keep myself in that box and just to broaden my horizon. And even if I come through some setbacks or come up to some setbacks, knowing that if I keep going and keep standing what the fuck I believe in, opportunities will arise, just like this one did for him. So I just want to say my light-skinned brother definitely taught me something today and reassured me something today. Re-inspired. I'm re-inspired today.
And that's on the what?
On the fucking real.
Go ahead, Helen. I like that. That was good. I enjoyed that. Thank you.
You got your nut off. Go ahead then. Get your stupid ass. Fucking help. To conclude this episode, my On the Fucking Real is. Oh, okay, cool. My On the Fucking Real is set boundaries for yourself. Know when you have had enough and know when you are at your pushing mark. Damn, we can share. Know when you have at your pushing mark, you know. Be able to set standards and boundaries for yourself. Don't allow people to give you their last goods or their breadcrumbs to make you feel hungry, to like fill you up. You know, like they need to give you a full course meal for you to be hungry, for you to sabotate and be able to end that hunger. They need to give you a full course meal. Don't take no fucking breadcrumbs from these weak ass people.
Oh,
I know that's right. I know that's right.
No cap.
That's on the what?
On the fucking real.
On the fucking real.
So, Corey, what's your On the Fucking Real today, man?
I mean, takeaway from all that is I feel like it's really important, you know, to just like the people that you're gonna have in your life, know yourself and like know what you want from those people, I guess. And if they're not the right ones, I mean, you might be time to move on from them. But I also think
you ain't gotta be nice. You can tell them what the fuck it is.
Tell them to get the fuck on.
Well, yeah, but I'm also saying like I feel like, you know, you gotta. If it's the right person, I feel like you can communicate your issues, and they're not going to continue to be a red flag for you.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, that's right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
But some people might, like you said, you can't get through to them, and you might have to cut ties. You got to. I think at the end, it's just knowing yourself and what you want out of life, and the people around you have to be an extension of that. You know?
I dig that. I dig that.
And that's on the fucking real.
All right.
On the fucking real.
Go ahead, then, Pig.
Don't worry about it.
All right, look at my boy.
To conclude this episode, what my takeaway would be essentially, I don't want to steal yours. I'm gonna go in a whole different direction.
Okay. Go ahead, then. Spin off.
My On the Fucking Real is to have yourself prepared. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared. Be like, have the, what's that? It's a saying, y'all. It's a saying. I'm trying to think. Prepare for the worst, but prepare for the worst, but expecting the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, know what you're trying to achieve. You know what I'm saying? Like, prepare yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? This world nobody told you life is easy. Nobody ever said that that's gonna fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, adapt to what's happening, deal with it, move on. No one owes you anything on the fucking real.
I'm a fucking
Real.
real. Shit, but a motherfucking time card.
That's motherfucking right. I think my takeaway from everything is just I would just say for me, just be intentional with everything that you do. Be intentional with all of your things. You know what I'm saying? When friendships, relationships, whatever it is, be intentional and try to make the best decision. And that comes with the reality check, and that comes with checking yourself and knowing yourself. And I feel like take the time to get to know yourself. The more you get to know yourself, the better you are to people. Mm-hmm. And I feel like the best you can't be your best self if you don't know who your best self is.
Get your nut off me.
So, and that's on the fucking real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And on that fucking note, we
Bang,
are
bang.
Where is we're out of here. Hey. Have a good night, guys. Have a great Saturday.
Please get drunk for us.
We're already drunk, Heaven.
It's the complex. It's the complex. It's the complex. Yeah. It's the complex. It's the complex. It's the complex. And it's complex. It's the complex. Yeah. And it's complex. Come smoke and chill and have a drink with me. Where we talk about any and everything. No conversations off limits, no topics taboo. Got something off your chest, let the complex be with you. Got my boy Ozell, he's seen like a bird, but on the complex he's Ray Hale, that's my word. Then we got the Nubian goddess, the beautiful queen, giving you a little piece of heaven if you know what I mean. Shout out to my girl Shaylee, no introduction needed. Giving you all the love and energy that's really needed. I'm the one they call Murdoch, and we the complex, no competition. We better than the rest, man. I gotta check my phone for the dialect. Hey yo, said we be the complex. Say, it's the complex, and it's complex, and we complex. Yeah. It's the complex, and it's complex. It's the